And good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome back here to the 2018 part of the 2017-2018 basketball season. And my apologies for the pregame show there. We usually have a Coach Fox interview, but I messed up on the times the other day and had them backwards for the days that we're supposed to do those interviews. So I missed Coach Fox. That's all right. We'll catch up to Coach tomorrow as we go to breakfast with the coaches show here tomorrow morning. But we are here in Coffeyville taking on Phil Kinley, another SEK action lineup here for the Blue Comets tonight. The Lady Blue Comets come out here and are in better shape than they were before we went to Christmas break as far as being healthy. Everybody on the squad is finally healthy. Nobody's sick, from what I understand. So that's going to be a big help here. And we've got some good practice time under our belts. We're just getting in the gym, getting some practice time, working on some things that Coach Fox definitely wanted to get worked on. We got that taken care of here. So here we are as we get ready to do a lot of traveling for the month of January for your Lady Blue Comets, especially as we're going to be on the road every day for ball games until we hit the last game of the month. Last Tuesday or Friday, we got Iola or Parsons at home, one or the other. But anyway, we're going to be at Webb City here in a couple of weeks, but we'll be Parsons, Iola coming up over the next over next week as well, getting ready for that Webb City tournament. Well, the Ralph Miller tournament is going on, but a lot of road games here for your Lady Blue Comets. All right, we're just about set and ready to go for the starting lineups. We've got our awesome Kelsey is here with us, and she's going to be handling the recordings for our camera. As you can check out the live stream at KINZ, Z95.3 KINZ. That's at our YouTube channel. You can find a link to it on our Facebook page as well as on our website at KINZ.biz. All right, we got Zach back in the studio making it sound good as he always does. We're going to send it back to him, and we're going to hear from a couple of our great sponsors, and we'll be back to get you the starting lineups as this Lady Comet Blue Comet basketball on the way here on your home for the Blue Comets, the Z95.3. Let's see, let's do 2 minutes. Two minutes. righty, the national anthem performed by the Phil Kinley Golden Tornado Band as we get ready to go for the introductions as we're back to the basketball season here on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. All right, live stream available at our YouTube channel. You can check it out at Z95.3 KINZ. That's where you search in the YouTube to take you right to that channel. We'll also have a link there at KINZ.biz and on our Facebook pages to check it out there as well. All right, so here we go. Getting started with Corey Babcock starting for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Holman to the floor for the Lady Tornadoes. Here's Tori Busey to the floor. She has some good warm-ups. She's feeling pretty good there in warm-ups. So see if she can continue that into the ball game here as number 3 comes in. That's White for Lady Tornadoes. Madison Thompson getting another start here for Coach Fox's squad. She's been doing a really good job underneath, being a threat in the post, and I think he's looking to put her down there a little bit more. Here comes Rooks to the floor, Bill Kinley. And here comes Shayla Bogle. The Nats, coach says. And that is number 32, number 22, that is Malsby. And here's number 32, Molly Rollins, the three-point specialist for the Lady Blue Comets. Getting a little shine on the shoes. That's a pretty good intro right there by Molly Rollins. And coming into the ball game, number 23 is Rooks. All right, so Coach Fox, Coach Bogle, and her Lady Blue Comet JV squad took care of business in that JV game here. The Lady Blue Comets get the big win. It was like 45-21 or 22, something like that, and they were still calling fouls with 10 seconds left in, and I didn't understand it. But okay, Lady Blue Comets get the win. That's all that matters. And as I said, on our live stream we have tonight, Kelsey from the Blue Comet High School, one of our awesome students. She's running our camera. We have a little bit of an issue with our tripod, so it might stick a little bit, may look like it, but she's going to do a great job and have all the great action for you throughout the night on our live stream. All right, just set ready to go back here to Chinook Blue Comet basketball. We're kind of behind. We're up here. I mean, we are up in the crow's nest, folks. I'm talking about in the crow's nest. We are way up here, and kind of hard to see the clock a little bit there, but we're going to do our best to get that time right for you. And the score from where we're sitting is not an easy view. But Lady Blue Comets will go right to left on your radio dial, and it will be Tori Busey in the circle. She will be jumping against Malsby, and here we go. As we are underway, we'll be controlled by Lady Tornadoes, and it is Whites in the backcourt. She'll bring it across, and there's Babcock getting a hand on it, but she'll get to Holman. Holman finds it all the way across. Here's Malsby in the corner. That was a foot on the line for a three, no good. Corey Babcock with the rebound. Here come the Lady Blue Comets for first possession. Blue Comets bring it up here to the left side. And now down to Tori Busey. Busey all the way back across, finds Rollins, right wing, three ball on the way, back of the iron, no good. Rebound there by Babcock, takes it into the paint, can't get it to go, and that's going to be a jump ball possession arrow to the Lady Blue Comets. So Babcock, a good look at it there for Molly Rollins. Keep her shooting on that wing out there. She's going to knock down a few of them tonight, that's for sure. Shayla Bogle ready to bring it in underneath, and a nice job on the inbound. Finds Busey. Come on, ref, that's not over the back or something. Busey, no foul there. She climbed on top of her back to knock it away. So stays Blue Comet basketball. Down in the corner, Bogle looking to get it in. Finds Babcock here on the left side. Now back to Bogle down in the corner. Bogle brings it across. Nobody on Rollins' right wing. Thought about that three, and oh, that's an up and down. Don't think about it, Molly. Take that shot. She had it open. She tried to get it to Thompson down in the corner. The Lady Blue Comets turn it over, and it will be Golden Tornado basketball. No score here, just underway from Coffeyville. On the inbound, it's Rooks, and a full-court pressure here by the Lady Blue Comets. A nice job there by Tori Busey. Makes the steal for the Lady Comets. Getting Bogle into the paint, and she's going to be, they're going to call her for a walk. Blue Comets turn it over, and they'll give it back to Coffeyville, still putting on that pressure. Malsby trying to get it in. She'll get it in over here to the left side to Rooks. The Rooks can't handle it. Out of bounds to the Blue Comets. So Rooks turns it over. Blue Comets get it right back on the inbound. Busey finds Bogle, top now over to the right side. Kicking it down the corner here to Thompson. Thompson back out. Busey Babcock in the corner. Rollins here on the left side. Brings it back to the wing. Bogle all the way across that long pass. Gets tipped, but picked up there. And Madison Thompson gets it backed out here to Bogle. Bogle trying to drive in. Back out now to Busey for three on the wing. It's off the mark. And a rebound comes out there by Malsby. Good offensive possession, Lady Blue Comets. Didn't come out with any points. But they took some time off and made some good shots. So getting it up ahead here. That ball's a little, that's all in the line, out of bounds. They try to get it there to White. She gets it on the foot, on the out of bounds line, and turns it over. Blue Comet basketball. As Busey will bring it in here, and Bogle will bring it across the timeline to the middle of the floor. Now right down in the paint, Shayla kicks it out here to the left side. Busey now back over to the right, finds Rollins. Now back to the top. Busey, Bogle in the corner here to Babcock. Corey trying to drive the baseline, and she's going to hit the baseline with the basketball on the dribble. And the Blue Comets turn it right back over. Still no score with 5:10 to go here in this first quarter. And looks like we're going to get a timeout on the floor. We got a 30-second timeout. So we'll send it back to the studios for 30 seconds. We'll be back. Blue Comet basketball in your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Savory Trout checks into the game for the Lady Blue Comets, and it's Coffeyville basketball as they bring it across the line, get it over to the left side. They go left to right on your radio dial. White has it. Now down to Malsby trying to work from the other side and kick it over here to the right. And now that is Rooks for a long-range two-point shot. And against Coffeyville on the board, it's 2-0. Coffeyville with the lead. Here come the Lady Comets. Shayla Bogle across the line over to the right side. Rollins on the wing. Now back to the middle. Here to the left. Busey, Bogle. Bogle driving the right side of the paint. Back out now to Rollins. Rollins at the free throw line, kicking it back out here. Trout for three. Oh, sorry, that's Trout for three, and it is missed. And the rebound comes out here to Rooks, and back up the floor now comes Coffeyville. They get it underneath here to Rooks, so she'll drive the right side of the paint, put it up off the glass. Nice rebound there, and put back by Malsby. So Malsby gets them up to a 4-0 lead. Here's the Lady Blue Comets. Molly Rollins trying to drive around the corner and has it go off of her foot. Out of bounds. Blue Comets turn it right back over. Rollins checks out. And back into the ball game comes Tori Busey. Oh, sorry, that is Taylor Thompson on the floor, number one. Nice job there by Trout. Makes the steal on the inbound, gets it up here to Thompson, and she'll put the bucket. And Thompson will get the first bucket of the ball game after a nice steal by Trout. Blue Comets get it right back here. Trout has it. She'll kick it back out to the top here to Thompson. Now to the left side, down in the corner. As Busey driving the baseline on the left side, finds Bogle. Bogle kicking it back out to the middle. Trout now underneath here, working Thompson. Nice little turnaround. Thompson too strong, will not go. Rooks with the rebound. And she'll bring it across the timeline here to the right side of the floor as they go left to right on your radio dial. Double team there. They'll send it over to White. Over to the left side. Malsby down in the corner. Tries to go through the double team. There's a steal. Nice job there by Taylor Thompson. Makes the steal, pushing up the floor. Inside the free throw line, off the glass. Taylor Thompson, 4 points from the Blue Comets. And now tied at 4 with 4:37 to go here in this first quarter. As Coffeyville gets it right back. It is Rooks across the line here to the right side. Now kicking down in the corner. Finds Malsby. Malsby gets double team. Onto the wing there. Good job by Lady Blue Comets. Shayla Bogle trying to grab a hold of it. And that is a jump ball. Good job by Shayla. And it goes to Coffeyville on the possession arrow. Here comes Raybeck into the ball game. And Ashlyn Smoot comes into the game as well. Busey and Trout check out for Lady Blue Comets. As Corey Babcock looks like she's going to check back into the ball game at the next stop as well. And they're going to let her come in. And that'll let Shayla Bogle get a break here with 4:14 to go, tied at 4 in the first. And it's Coffeyville basketball as Rooks has it here about three-quarter courts. Looking to get it in. On the inbound to Malsby, down in the corner here on the right side. Malsby, that's going to be a foul there on Ashlyn Smoot, picking up her first, and the first on the Lady Blue Comets. So ready to bring it in now will be Holman. Into the ball game comes Collins. And looks like Morgans into the ball game. Long inbound. They'll kick it over here to Senoir. Hope I'm saying that right. And kick it now back over here to Holman. Holman puts up the long-range shot, cannot get it to go. Collins right there for the rebound and the putback. Collins makes it 6-4. Here comes Corey Babcock up to 4 for the Lady Blue Comets. All the way back over to the right side, finds Thompson. Thompson driving the baseline, kicking it out here. Smoot goes in after it, ball's on the floor, and it's going to be a walking call. Good call on the ref, as Malsby is playing very good for Lady Tornadoes. Runs into Smoot there, tries to back out and falls down. They call the walk on her. Lady Blue Comet basketball. Thompson has it. Ready to bring it in. Get it in underneath. And that's going to be a good job getting in there to Smoot. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Smoot, trying to get possession from Collins. And, she stepped on the line is what they're going to say. So on the inbound. Trying to get it in here is White. That's a 5-second violation. Good job by the ref. 5-second call. And Lady Blue Comets get it. Oh, they're going to get a timeout called is what they're going to get. It's going to be a full timeout here for Coffeyville. I didn't see the ref call the timeout. So we got a 1-minute timeout. It's 6-4. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Lady Blue Comets trail on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. And we're back here after the timeout. Full court pressure by the Lady Blue Comets. Coffeyville trying to get in. That is tipped, and it is a steal there by Smoot. She makes the steal, and then she's going to be fouled from behind. So Ashlyn Smoot has come in and made her presence known here on this floor her already this morning. Lady Blue Comet basketball this evening. Blue Comet basketball is Babcock. We're ready to throw it in here to Taylor Thompson. And Thompson back to Babcock here on the left wing. Back to Thompson, top of the key. Swinging now over to Trout. Babcock, left wing, 3-ball on the way, in and out. Rebound comes out by Malsby. Lady Blue Comets 0 for 4 at that three-point line. She'll drop it off here to Homan, and Homan will bring it across the line here to the right side. Bounce pass to Malsby. Malsby tries to take it down in. That's going to be a walk on Malsby. She was looking for a foul. Not going to get it. Here comes Coons into the floor, and she'll come in here for Rooks. So Babcock pushes up the floor quick over to the right side, and it's Trout. Trout back here to the left. Smoot going to get called for the walk, as she has trying to work her way from the left side to the rack there. She gets called for the walk. So the Lady Blue Comets turn it right back over, and it will be Trout on the inbound trying to keep Holman from getting it in, and there's Babcock making a steal for the Lady Blue Comets. Blue Comets dropping it back off here to Thompson. Thompson underneath finds Smoot. Nice job, Thompson, with the assist to Smoot for the bucket. Ashlyn Smoot gets her first bucket, making it a 6-6 ball game. So we get under 3 to go. Malsby trying to push it from the right side, puts up the shot. She's going to be fouled on the way in. And that should be. And that's the second team foul on the Lady Blue Comets. That one is going to be on Raybeck. And at the line is Malsby shooting two. Too strong on that one. Comes White back into the ball game, and a fresh set for Coach Fox. We're going to get Bogle, Rollins, Thompson, Babcock, and it looks like Trout or Busey over there on that far side there. We'll see what we got. As the second one is good there, that is Busey in on the floor for Lady Blue Comets. So Malsby gets 1 out of 2 on that trip to give him the 1-point lead. Here's Bogle kicking it out to Rollins over to the right side. Back over here to the left. Thompson down the corner. Babcock for 3 in the corner. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes out there by Coons. 0 for 5 at the three-point line. Lady Blue Comets back up the floor. They come. There's a steal by Molly Rollins. And the Lady Blue Comets back up the floor. 2-on-2 basketball. Going to find a nice job there by Rollins with the assist. Dropping it off there to Tori Busey. Lady Blue Comets have the lead 8-7. 2:20 to go. The senior brings it across the line. Now finds Coons. Coons over to the left side. Ball's on the floor. Going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow. Lady Blue Comets. That's the way to get down on the ball right there. Madison Thompson. Oh, sorry, that was Molly Rollins that was down there on that floor getting that basketball. Into the ball game now comes Rooks. And both the Rooks young ladies are back on the floor. Malsby gets a break. She's played really good for Coffeyville to start off. So Lady Blue Comet basketball as Bogle brings it across the timeline now for the Comets. Over to the right side. Finds Rollins. Rollins now sends it back over here to the left. Babcock cutting underneath there is Trout. Cannot get it to go, or Busey. And picked up there by Thompson. And they're going to call a foul there on Thompson, I do believe. Cut through the lane. No foul call, just turn the ball over there. Didn't see exactly what happened there, folks. All right, back up there is Rooks, and she's back to Rooks. And there's a steal by Shayla Bogle in the paint. And Shayla Bogle gets the steal and her first points of the ball game. It's 10-7 with 1:49. Lady Blue Comets now with the full pressure on. And they'll get it in here to Coons. Coons trying to throw it up ahead, now does, and finds Rooks there. I don't think Rooks was quite ready for it, but she ended up with the basketball. And we're going to get a foul coming across the line. It's going to be on Molly Rollins, her first 13 foul on the Lady Blue Comets. Blue Comets lead at 10-7 with 1:35 to go here in the first. As Coons gets it across now, drops it off here to White. White in the middle of the floor, take it back to the left side, gets double teamed, and that ball gets knocked away, out of bounds. Good job, Molly Rollins, getting a hand on it. Coach Fox definitely got to be happy with this girls knocking the ball away, getting some good steals. We got a lot of steals. We need to turn them into points. Only up by 3, 10-7 right now. On the inbound, finds Coons. Coons to Coons. Sisters playing across, and now they get it underneath there, and that ball's knocked away. Shayna Bogle tried to save it. Her and Babcock as they tried to get it down there underneath to Rooks, sorry. Stout, number 21, that's what it is. We're kind of high up here, so I'm having to see numbers as they come across, folks. My apologies, that's Stout in there. All right, so here we go as Coons on the inbound. And it's a 3-ball shot. That will not go. That should have been a foul on the rebound there by Coffeyville. No call, but now we're going to get a foul on the Blue Comets. As Rooks goes to the line. And that one is going to be on Tori Busey, her first. 14 foul Lady Blue Comets. And at the line now is Rooks missing on the first. So Rooks will have another shot at it here. And the second shot is up and good. So that makes it a 10-8 ball game with 1:15 to go as Collins checks back into the ball game now for Coffeyville. And it's Shayla Bogle bringing it across the timeline in the middle of the floor. Right to left on the radio dial for Lady Blue Comets. They lead at 10-8 right now with 1:09 to go here in this first. Rollins here to the left side. Back to Bogle on the left wing. All the way back across. Going to find Babcock back out on top here to Rollins. Swing it back to Bogle here on the left side. Bogle in the paint. Kicking it back out. Finds Trout. Trout trying to work her way in. Nice job. Bogle in the middle. Puts up the shot. Cannot get it to go. Knocked away. Chased down there and rebounded by Babcock. Her third. Kicking it back out of here. Rollins left wing for 3. That's off the mark. Trying to save it there is Trout or Busey, but it is out of bounds. Lady Blue Comets 0 for 7 at that 3-point line. We're going to start going here before too long, I can tell you that, as we get under a minute to go. Malsby will check back into the game here for Rooks, and she'll be down there to bring it in for Lady Tornadoes. They get it in here to Senior all the way up ahead there, and a nice job as they get it up to Rooks. Rooks to the middle of the floor, taking it right to the defense, and that's going to be a foul on Thompson. And that's number 4. That is Rooks going to the line. And they are 2 for 4 at the line here. She's trying to tie this ball game. 33.5 to go. It's up and good. Here comes Ray back into the ball game now for Madison Thompson. Second one on the way to try to tie it up for Coffeyville. It's up and good as well. So tied at 10. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Bogle across the timeline to the middle of the floor. And she'll hold on here for one shot, Coach Fox. And she'll hold it out here, facing the 2-3 zone right now. Now over to Babcock to the right side. Back out here to Bogle. We get down to 15 seconds. They're watching the clock. Get it down to 10. They'll start running it. Rollins over to Babcock over to the right side. Babcock all the way around, kicking it out here. And now they're going to say Corey stepped on the line and she got it out in the corner to Rollins. So the Lady Blue Comets turn it right back over. Sorry, I think there's some favorable calls by the referees here tonight. Here comes Savory Trout back into the ball game, as well as Thompson. She'll check in here now for Bogle and Rollins. 7.7 to go, tied at 10. Coffeyville will get it back. As Rooks looking to get it in here against this pressure. They'll get it in here to Malsby. Malsby takes it across the timeline over to the left side. Pulls up her dribble. That ball gets tipped down. Malsby gets a tip ball. Taking it right at Raybeck. Raybeck with a nice block. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Brianna Raybeck. Come on, ref. Let them play some basketball down there. Every time they go down there and we touch them, we get a foul. And on the other end, we get knocked to our backside and nothing. Got to let them play, ref, on both ends. Brianna Raybeck picks up her second foul as Malsby goes back to the line. She's 1 for 2. That's off the mark. So 1.3 to go here before the end of this first quarter. Malsby trying to give Coffeyville a 1-point lead here on the back half of the 2 shots. In and good. So Malsby, 4 points in the ball game. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It will be an 11-10 ball game. The Lady Blue Comets trail by 1. We'll take a 1-minute break and bring you to the second quarter on your home for the Blue Comets, C95.3. And we're back here as Jada Dangerfield checks into the ball game for the Lady Blue Comets. And we'll get her on the score sheet here. Back up the floor we go as the Lady Blue Comets have it, trailing by 1. Thompson now, and we'll find Kylie Smoot, who's in the game, kicking it back over now to Babcock, weaving her way in. Kylie now down to Thompson. Thompson driving it back out here to Kylie Smoot, back over now to Babcock. A left wing 3 ball on the way. High out the glass, will not go. Hits the top up there. And out of bounds, Blue Comets turn it right back over. 0 for 8 at that 3-point line for the Blue Comets. Still putting on that full court pressure here, trying to get another 5-second call. And there you go. It's another 5-second call. Good job by the Lady Blue Comet defense getting that turnover on the inbound. So now it will be Tater Thompson on the inbound here to Babcock on the left side. Back to Thompson. They work along the left, and Babcock kicking it all the way back over. She kind of tripped over her own foot, and they're going to call a walk on Babcock. Blue Comets turn it over. I don't think that referee knows anything other than walking calls. All right, so here we go as Rooks trying to get it in. She'll find Malsby. Malsby get it up ahead here to Rooks. Rooks bounce pass back across. High pass will not get it to go. Malsby goes for the rebound in there with Thompson, and it's a jump ball. Position arrow stays with Coffeyville. So ready to bring it in here is Holman. Holman going to get the ball in now. It does get it into Malsby underneath. Knocked away from underneath. Come on, ref. That's going to be on Tater Thompson, her first. 16 foul. It'll be a long night. Keep calling them like that, ref. Back to the line goes Malsby. She misses the first. She's 2 for 5 at the line tonight. Malsby played really good. They got 4 points and 3 rebounds for Malsby this evening for Lady Tornadoes. So second shot on the way. Trying to make it a 2-point lead, and it is in and out. Rebound comes out there by Jada Dangerfield. Dangerfield gets it up ahead here to Babcock. Babcock pushes it up the floor. Lady Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. There's Trout, and try to get it all the way over to Thompson. Too strong on the pass, too tall. Blue Comets turn it right back over. Rooks ready to bring it in here amidst the pressure. Trying to get it in. Finally do, they'll find Rooks in the backcourt and get it up ahead here to Holman. Holman across the timeline. She loses the handle on it. Out of bounds to Coffeyville. Thompson must have got a finger on it. Coming up to cover the inbound is Trout. They'll get it in here to Rooks. 3 ball will not go. And that is a rebound there by Dangerfield. And back up the floor here come the Blue Comets. Babcock kicking it all the way over here now to Smoot. Smoot trying to drive it back out there. Senior going to commit the foul. And is that on the Blue Comets? Come on, ref. Wow. That's the second one on Taylor Thompson. And now the line goes Senior. We get some home cooking up in here tonight. That's for sure, for sure. So Senior at the line. First shot on the way is just a little off the mark there. No good. For near the 1-1, no good. Into the ball game comes Shayla Bogle. So you got Bogle, Kylie Smoot, Sabry Trout, Corey Babcock, and Jada Dangerfield on the phone. Babcock across the line here to the left side. Finds Trout. Trout all the way back over to Bogle. Down in the corner on the right. Back out to the top now. To give it back to Bogle. Bogle, short jump shot. Cannot get it to go. And so going to be a foul underneath by Coffeyville? That's hard to believe, but okay. And evidently not. It's going to be a foul on the Blue Comets. Come on, ref. Good Lord. That's terrible down there. Kylie Smoot picking up her first. One foul call on the on the Coffeyville all night. Letting them stay in the game by putting them at the line. Rooks hits him there, though. And Rooks on the back half of the 1-1. And gets their shooters rolling. It's good. She's 4 for 4. That gives them a 3-point lead. Up ahead come the Lady Blue Comets. Here's Smoot. Back to Bogle. Bogle in the paint. Throws it back across. Finds Babcock. Kylie Smoot on the right wing. Back out here to the left side. Trout for 3. Back of the iron will not go. Rebound comes out here by Malsby. And 0 for 9 at that 3-point line now for Lady Blue Comets. Kicking it up ahead here to Rooks to the right side. Underneath here to Collins. Collins going to walk with it. And Blue Comets get the ball. Here comes Busey. Busey, Raybeck, Rollins, and Smoot into the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. Trailing by 3 with 5:10 to go in this first half. And Bogle brings it across here. Finds Busey. Busey from the left to the middle of the floor. Back to Rollins over in the right wing. Rollins all the way back across. Finds Bogle on the left corner. Bogle trying to drive down his side. Back out here. Busey underneath. Finds Smoot. Smoot top of the key. Rollins for 3. Cannot get it to go. Raybeck knocks it out of bounds, and it's Blue Comets. Oh, it's going to be Coffeyville basketball. All right, so Stout back into the ball game now for Coffeyville as well as White. And it will be Coons in the game as well. She'll get the inbounds. There's Molly Rollins making a steal for Lady Comets. And now trying to get down underneath there. There's going to be foul in the paint. So Shayla Bogle goes to the Reville line, finally getting one of the Lady Blue Comets out the free throw line. And it's a foul on Rooks, her second. They're still debating whether they should call it foul against the home team here, I think. I don't know. Lady Tornadoes playing really good here tonight. They're spreading the ball around. They've been good at the line. And Lady Blue Comets need to start working it at the line. Bogle misses the first. 13-10 here in the second quarter. 5:45 to play in the half. Rooks back into the game. Senior. Senior comes in for Rooks for the Lady Tornadoes. Back to the line, Bogle trying to get the back half here. It's like Shayna will get that one to go. So Shayna Bogle gets the Lady Blue Comets on here in the second quarter. Still trailing it by 2, 13-11. A lot of substitution here as Raybeck comes out of the ball game. Back in now comes Busey, putting on that full court pressure. Senior throwing it up ahead. Gets it up here to White, picks up the loose ball. White tries to throw it into the middle. Cannot get it to go. Molly Rollins coming out there with her third steal, and she'll bring it across the timeline. We're going to get a foul in the backcourt, and that's going to be against Coffeyville. I guess Senior gets her first foul. Inbound here to the Blue Comets as Bogle brings it to the middle floor. Over now to Trout to the right side. Back to Busey here on the left. Busey ends up mixing the steal and giving it up ahead here to Smoot. Cannot get it to go. Smoot gets her own rebound. Gets mugged on the rebound. No call. And still going to give it to Stout on that rebound. I don't know, folks. That ball gets knocked away as they get it down here to White. White driving it underneath here to Smoot. Smoot on the right side of the paint. There's the ball gets away there. Finally, Senior comes out of there with it. She'll take it all the way back over to the left side. Now back in here to Rooks. Rooks will put up the shot. Won't get it to go. Smoot comes out with another rebound. Her second. Trying to throw it up ahead here. She'll get it up ahead here to Sabry Trout off the glass. And Sabry Trout gets her first bucket off the Eston Smoot assist. Now back to a tie ball game here. And still the pressure by the Lady Blue Comets. Get it up ahead now to Coons. Coons. Bounce pass, that ball is knocked around into the hands of Senior. Puts up the shot, will not go. She'll get her own rebound, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow, Blue Comets. Here comes Raybeck back into the ball game here for Molly Rollins. Collins. Malsby. And who else is in on the game here? We got Holman and Rooks back into the ball game. Lady Blue Comets tied at 13 now. As they'll swing it back over here to Bogle to the left side. Shayna trying to drive the lace line, kicking it back out now to Busey. Busey inside the free throw line, finds Rollins. Back out to Bogle for three in the corner. And it goes down there. Shayna Bogle finally gets the three to go for the Lady Blue Comets. Bogle with 6 points in the ball game. There's a steal by Sabry Trout. She puts it back up and she'll be fouled and head to the line. Sabry Trout with a great steal, going back to the rack. And she'll be headed to the line. As that is the first foul on Holman. So Sabry Trout to the line for Lady Blue Comets. First shots. Oh, no, off the back of the iron, no good. So we get under 4 minutes to go. Lady Blue Comets, 3-point lead. Now 4. There we go, rolling off the front. For Sabry Trout, she's got 3 points in the ball game. Here comes Madison Thompson back into the game for Lady Blue Comets. And going to give Busey a break. We're going to get a timeout on the floor by Coffeyville. So with 3:59 to go here into this first half, 17-13 Lady Blue Comets with the lead. We'll take a 1 minute break, Z95.3. Back here after the timeout, Lady Blue Comets have a 4-point lead. It is Coffeyville basketball. They get it ahead here to Collins on their end of the floor. Send it back over now to Holman. Holman drives it over to the left side. Blue Comet defense right there. Back out at the free throw line. That is Rooks. She puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Malsby gets a rebound. She puts it up and won't go. Coming out there with it is going to be Madison Thompson for Lady Blue Comets. And they'll send it back up the floor, but they'll throw it away there as Malsby comes out of there with it. And we're going to get Malsby with a walk. And the Blue Comets get it right back here with 3.5 to go. 17-13 ball game. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. So we're going to get Busey back into the ball game here for Trout. Babcock comes in for Shayla Bogle. So the inbound now to Corey Babcock in the middle of the floor. Babcock dropping it back off here to Busey. Busey, Rollins on the right wing. Rollins driving down in, back across here now. Babcock left side for three. Too strong on that one. Running down the long rebound is Rooks. And she'll push the action down up underneath. And they're going to call Molly Rollins with a blocking foul. I think that's a good foul there by Molly. Stood there. She just moved that last foot just at the last second there as Rooks goes back to the line. She's 4 for 4. So Rollins with her second foul. And Rooks at the line. First miss there at the line tonight. Here's Bogle back into the ball game now. She comes in for Rollins, who picked up her second foul. Smoot into the game here for Malsby. And White comes in for Collins for the Lady Tornadoes. 2:41 left to go here in the half. And 17-13 Lady Blue Comets. Rooks at the line on the back half. Trying to close it to a 3-point ball game. Second one is up and good. So Rooks, 3 points in this second quarter. At the line. Here comes Bogle across the line here to the left side. Bogle in the paint trying to drop it off. Ball gets bounced around and stolen away there by Malsby. Their first steal of the night. She'll drive it across the line here and out to the middle of the floor. Trying to drive the baseline here to the right side. Lose a handle on it. And coming down there with it is Corey Babcock. Her fourth rebound up ahead here as that one gets knocked away by Rooks. They try to get it up into Tori Busey's hands up ahead in the corner. And Rooks knocks it away. So Blue Comet basketball right there in front of Coffeyville Vinch. Busey on the inbound finds Bogle. They'll send it over here to the last side to Thompson. Back top of the key. Shayna Bogle for three off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Raybeck fighting for the rebound. She comes out of there with it. Dropping it back off. And that's going to be Busey out there. And they're going to call her with a walk. – 17-14, 2:35 to go in the half. Full court pressure by the Lady Blue Comets. Now they're kicking up here to White over along the right side. White driving, she'll throw it underneath. Cannot get it to go. Stolen away there by Thompson. And here come the Blue Comets. Bogle driving to the left side of the paint, pulls it up. Back outside, Thompson for three on the wing. Cannot get it to go. And Lady Blue Comets with another miss at the three-point line. 1 of 14 at that line tonight. Here comes Trout. And Smoot into the game for Raybeck and Madison Thompson. 2:10 to go in the half. And Rooks on the inbound. Back out to Stout. And there's a steal by Tori Busey, her third of the night. Bouncing it out to Trout. She'll give it up here to Babcock. Swing back over to Bogle on the left wing. Bogle drives inside. Back outside now for Trout. Babcock. And Busey for three from the left side. It's gone. Tori Busey for three. And that's a lead for the Lady Blue Comets now up to 6 as we get under 2 minutes to go. But on that pressure, steal. There's Bogle trying to make the steal there. She causes Rooks to turn it over to the Lady Blue Comets. Good job by Shayla Bogle. So Blue Comet basketball, as it will be Busey ready to bring it in. She'll find Bogle here on the left side. Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Here's Busey on the left wing. Back to the top to Trout. Busey. Left wing three ball once again. Gone. Tori Busey. They gave her some room when she trains another three. Back-to-back trays for Tori Busey. Throwing it up ahead. And there's a steal by Shayla Bogle. And the Lady Blue Comets are starting to work it now. Underneath. Beautiful pass by Corey Babcock to Tori Busey. And the Lady Blue Comets have opened it up to 25-14. And we got a timeout by Coffeyville. There you go. That's the way to get that offense working for the Lady Blue Comets and Coach Fox. So Coffeyville is going to call a timeout. We'll leave it right here. As we're at 25-14 with 1:23 left to go until halftime here for the Lady Blue Comets, trying to get that first win of the season, and they're looking pretty good here through the first half. Took them a little bit to really get working, making a lot of steals. Just weren't able to turn those steals into points. 3 for now. 1, 2, 3. 3 for 16 at that three-point line now for Lady Blue Comets. A couple big ones back-to-back, 3 of them in this quarter. Busey and Bogle have gave the Lady Blue Comets a 11-point lead here before halftime. And it will be Coffeyville basketball as Malsby will be ready to bring it in. So Malsby gets it to Rooks to the left side. Back to Malsby in the middle. Still pulling some pressure here by Lady Comets. Malsby back to Rooks to the left side. Rooks now brings it to the middle of the floor, trying to work her way down inside, dropping it back out here to Horman. Horman cannot get it to go. Nice rebound there by Busey. And then they're going to call a jump ball possession arrow to Coffeyville. As Collins gets ready to check back into the ball game now for Coffeyville. She'll check in here for senior. And out of bounds play now for Coffeyville. As it's going to be Holman. And senior does come back in. They wanted to take out Stout. So they took Stout out and bring senior right back into the ball game. 105 Coffeyville basketball. As Holman looking to get it in. And they'll find Malsby down in the corner just inside the three-point line. Long jump shot. Will not get it to go. Senior runs down a long rebound. And back out here to Rooks. She'll try the 3. And that's good. First 3 of the night. Rooks makes it 25-17 as we get down to 45 seconds to go. Bogle, middle of the paint. Throws it back out. That gets tipped. And that was Savory Trout going for it, but they say it's off of Coffeyville, out of bounds. As we got Malsby getting her shoe tied up there. And she's ready to go. So here we go. Savory Trout on the inbound, finds Bogle. Bogle to the middle of the floor. She's got Busey here on the left wing. Down the corner now to Babcock. Babcock back to Busey. They work along the left side. Busey. 2-3 zone defense by Coffeyville. Kicks it back out to Trout. Trout back to Busey. Busey driving the lane. Nice little dish underneath. And it will not go down for a smoot, but she will shoot 2. That was a beautiful dish. Dropping a nice dime underneath there. Doesn't go down for Ashland. And Ashland Smoot will go to the line for Lady Blue Comets. And 25 seconds to go here in the half. Trying to increase the lead for Blue Comets. Off the back of the iron there for Ashland. No good. 8-point lead. Trying to make it 9. Second one for Smoot. No good. Rebound comes out by Rooks. And she'll push the action up the floor here. Right to the middle of the floor. Off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Collins comes in over the back. Can't get the rebound. Out of bounds to Coffeyville. I mean, if you guys are watching this video, are you seeing that they're on the back, or is it just me? I just curious. Raybeck comes back into the ball game here. She'll come in for Ashton Smoot for the final 14.4 to go in the half. Looking to get it in. They get it in long to Malsby out on top. Malsby working against Babcock. Sitting down to Rooks over here on the right side. Rooks drives the baseline. Take it all the way back over to the left. Kicking it back out here to Holman. Holman can't get it to go. Raybeck knocks it out of bounds. Hearn Collins fighting for the rebound, out of bounds. Blue Comets on the defense. Now down to 3.1 to go here before the end of the half, and an 8-point lead for the Blue Comets. Inbound. Comes in by Holman. Holman finds Rooks. She'll launch the 3. Cannot get it to go. And that's the way the half will end. It will be a 25-17 lead. 25-17 lead. Lady Blue Comets at halftime. As you can see by watching the stream here, it's kind of hard for us to see that clock. But it is a 25-17 lead for Lady Blue Comets here at halftime in Coffeyville. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll have a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Community National Bank halftime report on your Coffeyville Blue Comets, C95.3. And we're back here for your Community National Bank halftime report. Lady Blue Comets lead it by a score 25-17. Really got things going there in that second quarter by hitting a couple of threes. Took them a little bit to really get on the scoreboard there in that second quarter. But, hey, once they finally got in there, Shayla Bogle broke it with a big three, and then Tori Busey with a couple back-to-backs in there and was able to open it up for a 15-point quarter for your Lady Blue Comets. They trailed by one at the end of the first quarter, 11-10. They come out here and did a really good job. They got a couple 5-second calls, and they've been playing great defense. They have 14 steals. It should have been turned into many more points here tonight, but going 3 of 16 at the three-point line. As you can tell where some of those steals went, and just not going down at that three-point shot. So 3 of 16 at the three-point line for Lady Blue Comets. Lots of steals out there. Only one steal for Coffeyville. Blue Comets have 3 assists, no assist for Coffeyville, and Blue Comets are losing the rebounding battle, 15-11. But down there, they're letting them fight a little bit down underneath. But the Blue Comets did get a lot of fouls early, and they spread them around. I mean, nobody's in really any trouble. Taylor Thompson with 2, Brianna Rayback has 2, and Molly Rollins has 2. A couple for Rooks over on the other side for Coffeyville. And Lady Blue Comets fighting for rebounds underneath, just getting a ticky-tack call fouls under there, and not getting really the calls on the other side. We'll see how that comes down here as it got a little better in the second quarter. Just my opinion, folks, just the way I'm looking at it up here. Lady Blue Comets, though, leading right now 25-10 over Coffeyville here this evening. Leading scorer for the Blue Comets, Tori Busey, she's got 10. 4 points for Taylor Thompson, 3 for Sabri Trout, 2 for Ashley Smoot, 6 for Shayla Bogle on the night. Molly Rollins, she's got some 3 steals, and she's done a good job out there. She's got some good looks at that three-point shot. She'll keep shooting it. She'll get some points coming here in this second quarter, that's for sure. But Tori Busey, as I said, doing really good out there so far. 10 points. She's got 1 rebound, 3 steals on the night. Her and Rollins with the 3 steals each on the evening. Shayla Bogle, she's got 6 points. As I said, she kind of started it off there for the Lady Blue Comets after a couple minutes of no scoring and was at the free throw line. Finally got to the free throw line, got 1 bucket there to get us going in the second. A little bit later, she grabs another open shot and makes a big 3 to kind of get it going for Lady Blue Comets and open it up here into the second quarter to make it a 25-17 lead over Coffeyville here tonight. Blue Comets looking for that first win. Got a lot of great action coming up for you as we'll get to the Breakfast with the Coaches show coming up tomorrow morning starting at 10 o'clock. We'll be there a little after 9 having breakfast, so come down and have breakfast with us, and then we'll have the show from 10 to 11. Coach Fox and Coach Rourke will be with us, and we were hoping for a couple other guests. We'll still see if that may happen as we get to Breakfast with the Coaches show tomorrow morning at the Caddy Shack here on Z95.3. That starts at 10 o'clock. All right, the second half is underway. The guys are out here getting their warm-up on. And I think it is a really refreshing for the guys tonight to get Ty Bowman back. He is a big force under the middle that we desperately needed. And Coach Rourke, I know, is happy to have him back. We'll talk more about that in our Medicine Shop pregame show before the guys' game. Between games here, we have some great entertainment for you. I had the opportunity to talk to a great senator in this area, Senator Moran. He called and had a great conversation with me the other day. So we're going to have that as well as Coach Rourke and the Medicine Shop pregame show between games coming up after this one is over here for Lady Blue Comets. Lady Blue Comets right now leading it by 8. Let's see if the Blue Comets can keep up the intensity. And what I like about it, too, Coach Fox is playing a lot of players, a lot of young ladies getting on the floor. Jada Dangerfield even getting out there. Taylor Thompson doing a good job for Lady Blue Comets as well. So we're about 3 minutes away from the start of this one. We'll send it back to the Chanute. Come back for the second half. It is your Community National Bank halftime report on Z95.3. Let's do 3. It'll be fine. No, we're going back to the game. After this game is over, we'll do the pink and then the blue right back to each other. No, after this game is over. And we're back here as we go for the second half. Lady Blue Comets had a three-point opportunity by Rollins. Didn't go. She'll get it again down in the corner. Here's a three from that corner once again. In and out for Molly Rollins. Another one. Well, I tell you what, that is two good looks for Molly, and they have just gone down and right back out. And there's a rebound there by Rooks. They'll bring it back up the floor here. Malsby on the left side. Double team trying to get in the middle. There's a steal by Madison Thompson. Madison kicks it up ahead here and going to find Tori Busey. And that ball will get knocked away by Rooks and out of bounds for the Blue Comets. So Blue Comets now with Busey getting that shoe tied up. They'll have it on the inbound play as it will be Shayna Bogle. Over to the right side. Blue Comets go right to left. Or I should say left to right on your radio dial. On the inbound, nice inbound, and there's a foul. Good job by the ref to catch that one. As on the inbound, they find Tori Busey. And she's going to be pushed from behind by Malsby. And Tori Busey will go to the line for an opportunity at a three-point play. So Busey at the line and gets it to go. Nice job, Tori Busey. 13 points for her. So Lady Blue Comets still putting on that pressure. They get it up here to Malsby. Malsby now puts it on the floor, trying to get it across the line. Throws it up ahead. That's the second time up the floor. They tried to get it to Homan down in that corner, and they're overthrowing her. And the Blue Comets get it right back. So here's the inbound by Busey. She'll find Bogle. Bogle to bring it from the left to the right side to the middle of the floor. Back over to the left. Find Busey. Busey. Babcock down in the corner. Getting underneath there to Thompson. Thompson has a go off her hands, but she picks up the loose ball. Driving it back out. Rollins on the right side for the corner. Underneath here, Busey tries to put up the shot. Won't go. Ball's taken away. And coming out there with it is Homan. Homan drops it up ahead here to Rooks. Rooks to the left side. They go right to left, give it to Holman once again. Underneath, they're knocked away by Busey into the hands there of Madison Thompson. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. Bogle, bounce pass over to Busey. Busey cannot get it to go. Rooks right there for the rebound, her fifth. Busey got quickly triple team, kind of altered her shot. She went a little too strong with it right there. Rooks across the line over to the right side. And now kicking it back to the middle of the floor to Holman. Holman underneath there to White. White back out. Rooks for three from the right wing. Cannot get it to go. Rebound there by Babcock. And Babcock brings it up the floor here and trying to get it up ahead, and there's a steal by Rooks. She'll push it up, knocked away from behind by Rollins, but White right there to pick it up. She'll drop it off there to Rooks. Rooks on the right side of the paint underneath the free throw line finds Malsby. Malsby driving the lane, puts it off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Ball's loose on the floor. Thompson fight for it, gets the rebound. Nice job, Madison Thompson, her second rebound. Gives it up ahead here to Babcock. Babcock 3-on-2 basketball. That went off the leg there of Holman, and it's a turnover as Rooks picks up the loose ball. Rooks back up the floor now. There's Madison Thompson with her fourth steal. And she'll push it up the floor to the left side of the paint, working against Rooks, and gets it to go. Madison Thompson with her first points of the night makes it a 13-point lead, 30-17. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. There's Malsby. Malsby pushing up the floor to the middle and knocked away there. Bogle can't come up with the loose ball. Stout picks it up, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Ball's on the floor, fighting for it. Going to get a jump ball possession arrow to Coffeyville. So you're going to get Stout, Morgan, and senior in the floor here for Coffeyville as Taylor Thompson, Ashlyn Smoot, Brianna Rebeck, Sabry Trouch, Shayla Bogle will be on the floor now for the Lady Blue Comets. And trying to force a 5-second call. They'll get it in. There's another steal by Shayla Bogle. Shayla, her third of the night. She'll push it up 2-on-1 basketball. She'll stop underneath the rack, put up the shot. Cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out here to Sabry. And Sabry will set it back up for the Lady Blue Comets. Smoot down the corner. Bogle from the right side for three. Cannot get it to go. Senior right there for that rebound. And back up the floor now come Coffeyville. 3 for 19 at that three-point line for Lady Blue Comets here tonight. Morgan throws it up ahead here. There's a steal by Sabry Trout, her third. She'll drop it back off to Bogle. Bogle pushing the action. Left side of the paint. Nobody paying attention to her. She'll take it to the rack. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Come on, ref. There's got to be a foul in there somewhere. She goes back up and no call. Finally a 3-ball shot there. And that is Sabry Trout with another 3 for Lady Blue Comets. And the ball gets knocked away. It's now 33-17. And we're going to get a full timeout on the floor by Coffeyville. 4:20 left to go in the third. 33-17. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Z95.3. Already after the timeout, Lady Blue Comets force a 5-second call. There's a 3-point shot by a Trout. It does not go. She'll send it back out. Now Trout once again from the left wing. This time she'll drain it. And Sabry Trout for the 3 for the Lady Blue Comets. Makes it 36-17. Still putting on some pressure here. They get it up ahead here to Senior. Senior trying to get it across the line. And then Taylor Thompson gets those hands up and swats it right back at her. Out of bounds to Coffeyville. And the Lady Blue Comets have not allowed a point here in 4 minutes, first half of this second quarter. So they get it into Collins. Collins finds Rooks. Rooks gets it across the line, driving hard. She loses a hand. That's a walk, ref. Where you at? Out of bounds to Blue Comets. He's sitting there watching the play. He saw her walk right around there. She lost the handle of the basketball. You can't walk with it like that, ref. Come on. Here we go. Blue Comet basketball on the end of the Coffeyville bench. And Morgan's going to check into the game here for Rooks. Rooks has had a great game. She's got 10 points, 5 out of 6 at the free throw line. She's got 5 rebounds, a couple steals for Coffeyville here this evening. She's had a great game for Lady Golden Tornadoes. Swinging it back around here, Ashlyn Smoot trying to drive the way in, kicking it all the way back over to the left side. Bogle out on top here to Trout. Trout gets it underneath there to Raybeck. Raybeck trying to work it underneath. Puts up a shot, will not go. Senior comes out with a long rebound, knocked away from behind. Who knocked that away from behind over there? That is 0. That's Brittany Angleton that's in the game for Coach Fox. So a lot of young ladies going to get some time in here on the floor, which is good. Filling this full court pressure here. That ball's tipped away and stolen away by Lady Blue Comets. And that's going to be a walk on Taylor Thompson after she ends up with the steal. And she walks with it. Looks like somebody stepped on her foot. She tried to come out from underneath it, and she ended up with the walk. 36-17. 3:25 left to go here in the third. Lady Blue Comets with the lead on the inbound here. Knocked away once again. And that's Angleton once again for Lady Blue Comets. Knocking it away. Stays Coffeyville basketball. Coffeyville still trying to get it in. Long inbound comes in, and there's a hit there. And good job. Ashlyn Smoot knocks it away. Out of bounds play here for Coffeyville as they're going to bring in a fresh 5. Coach Hart bringing in a fresh 5 here for Lady Gold Tornado. He's going to have Rooks, Malsby, Rooks, Whites and Holman on the floor for Lady Blue Tornado here. 36-17, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. And there's the steal on the inbound, giving it right back to Sabry Trout. And Sabry Trout takes it in and scores on with a steal and a deflection. Still working on that full court pressure here by Lady Blue Comets. Get it up ahead here. Holman trying to push it across. That's going to be a foul on Smoot. That'll be her second. So Ashland's going to commit that foul. That is her second team foul. 3:08 to go here. Lady Blue Comets lead at 38-17. Trying to hold Coffeyville scoreless in this quarter. They've done it so far. Getting down to about 5 minutes without a point here for Coffeyville. Lady Blue Comets have scored 13. Swinging over here to Malsby. Malsby puts up the shot. Will not go. Rebound comes out by Holman. Out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul on the Blue Comets. That's going to be on Taylor Thompson. It's her third. Checking in the game now, Molly Rollins and Shayla Bogle. As it will be Angleton and Busey checking out of the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. On the inbound, they'll find Malsby in the middle of the paint. She loses the handle on the basketball. It's on the floor. She ends up with it, throws it back out to Rooks. Rooks with the short shot. Rebound there to Trout, and Sabry pushes it up ahead, finds Rollins. Bounce, what a beautiful pass, Molly Rollins to Ashlyn Smoot. From Molly Rollins on the dime. Up ahead now, 40-17. 2.5 to go, and that's going to be a touch foul there on the Blue Comets. And that was going to be on, I'm going to say number 1. That is Thompson. That's number 4. See how they called that on there. As Sabry Trout checks out of the ball game. Inbound here by Coffeyville. They'll get it down in the corner here to Malsby. Malsby on the left side finds Rooks at the free throw line. Puts up the shot. Front of the iron will not go. And there's Raybeck coming out with her second rebound. She'll drop it off ahead here. And here comes Lady Blue Comets. Bogle right in the paint. Goes amongst the trees. Can't get it to show. Raybeck fight for the rebound out of bounds off of Mosby. Blue Comet basketball, 40-17. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Blue Comets with the lead. And it will be Bogle checking into the game now. Looks like that's going to be Bailey Dillman into the game here for Raybeck. So Bogle on the inbound. A nice job on the inbound pass there. Trying to take it right up is Tori Busey. And Tori Busey will go to the line for Lady Blue Comets. She's 1 for 1. As that foul will be on Rutherford, number 13. She's not in the ball game. 23. Rooks. First one is up and good there for Tori Busey. And second one on the way. Busey knocks it down. 42-17 with 2:05 to go here in this third quarter, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm going back to the first half here. Coffeyville basketball. They give it to Rooks, working over to the right side, having to shoot over the extended Busey there. Coming out with it is Smoot on the rebound. Ashland brings it up to 4. Sends it over to the left side. Bogle going to get called. She gets called for the walk over there on the corner. 1:48 to play here in this third quarter. As Collins will check into the game here for Rooks for Coach Hart's squad. Collins, they're going to get it in. Throws it in, finds Rooks. Now they get it up ahead here to Malsby. Malsby across the timeline on the left side. Push it up over to the left. Bounce pass back across. Ball's on the floor. Nice job. Molly Rollins gets in there and she makes her fourth steal of the game. She'll push it up here to Bogle. Bogle. Nice save there by Rollins, but it comes back in here and Holman picks up the loose ball. So Holman will push it up the floor. Finds Malsby. Malsby gets it to go, and they get their first bucket with 1:20 to go in this third quarter. They get their first bucket of the third quarter. 42-19. Bogle, Rollins, 3 ball from the left. In and out once again for Molly. And Malsby chasing down that rebound. Molly Rollins has done some great shots out there. Just not going down for her. And we're going to get a foul away from the basketball. And that's going to be against the Blue Comets. Corey Babcock's going to check back in. And that's going to be number 3 on Ashlyn Smoots. So Blue Comets making some substitutions here with 1:05 to go. And it will be Homan pushing it up the floor here. And Homan will get it out to Rooks. Rooks back to Homan. Homan drops it back out. Malsby has it stolen away from behind by Busey. And Busey picks it up over to the left side. Torrey taking it down in underneath. And that's going to be a foul on Coffeyville. As Torrey Busey trying to drive down in. And that's going to be against number 4, Rooks, I do believe. That'll be her third. So Thompson checks back into the ball game. And Smoot checks back in as well. Callie. So you got Babcock, Dillman. Underneath there, that is Torrey Busey trying to take it to the shot and will not get it to go, but she'll be fouled and head back to the line. That is, see who they're going to call that foul on there. They got Rooks, but that was the last one there. Busey up and misses the first. They call that a Homan. That's her second. So Busey, 43.5 to go, trying to add to the lead here. Torrey off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down by Rooks. She's had a good night rebounding the basketball for Coffeyville. Rooks to the right side of the paint, trying to drive it all the way down herself. Bounce pass back underneath. Senior throws up a wild shot, won't go. Babcock comes out with the rebound. Corey up ahead, finds Busey. Busey underneath. Nice job there as they get it under to Madison Thompson. She puts up the shot. She'll be fouled and head to the line. Nice awareness by Madison to go ahead and put up the shot. The defense coming, and she gets fouled. That is Morgan picking up her first, and Madison Thompson goes to the line for Lady Comets. 2 points tonight, make it 3. So you're going to have Stouts and it's like Morgan into the game, or Coons into the game for Coffeyville. Second one on the way here for Thompson is up and good. So Madison hits them both, 44-19. 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Senior throws it up ahead. They get it there to Holman, and there's knocked away once again by Molly Rollins, and that one goes out of bounds. Oh, sorry. That is Bailey Dillman with the knockaway there, number 15. On the inbound, comes back to Senior. Senior sends it back over here to Coons. Coons, that one is tipped away, and Thompson comes out there with the steal. She'll throw it up ahead, and ball's still loose. Now finally picking it up over to the right side. Kicking it back out here to Thompson. Babcock. Back outs. Kylie Smoot for 3. In and out, will not go. Collins comes out with the rebound, and that's going to end the quarter. The Lady Blue Comets on the score, 44-19. Held them to 2 points in that quarter. Fourth quarter on the way. We'll take a 1 minute break. Lady Blue Comets looking for their first win on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. All right, the Lady Blue Comets looking for their first win of the season, and they have a big lead here, 25 points right now for the Lady Blue Comets over Coffeyville. There's a steal underneath there by Stout. She'll get it up ahead, and it will be Senior who'll bring it up the right side. The ball's knocked away, and Coons ends up with the loose ball. And she'll get it back over, and I'll try to throw it to Senior, and it goes out of bounds, and it's Blue Comet basketball. I had a chance to talk to Coach Hart before the season started, and thought those young ladies were young, but they were going to fight, and they were going to be in some good tournaments, and they're going to be a good team to be reckoned with down the stretch here. They've put up a good fight here in this game. first half, but that third quarter, Lady Blue Comets kind of took over and now kind of dominated it here in the second half of this game. Here's Kylie Smoot over to Thompson. Thompson sends it back across. Rollins underneath. Raybeck turnaround jumper, cannot get it to go. She gets her own rebound. And Brianna, the ball gets down to Thompson. They're going to call a walking call on the Blue Comets. So Blue Comets back out the pressure, and they get it into Coons. Coons will bring it across the timeline over to the right side. So they go right to left, send it over here to Senior now on the left. Underneath, and there's Raybeck, gets a hand on him, goes right to Senior. She finds Collins. Collins to Coons. And Morgan, sorry. That is Morgan going to get her first one. Collins with a nice assist there. Their first assist of the night. Makes it 44-21. And just about now down to trying to see the score there. A little about 6 minutes to go here in this ball game. Lady Blue Comets up 44-21. Thompson launching a three. Cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out to Senior. Her fifth. She'll get up here to Morgan, and Morgan brings it across the timeline, dropping it off. That was Coons trying to get it to Morgan over there to that right side, and that's 3 or 4 times tonight I've seen him overthrow that intended receiver down there in that corner. Something that seen the Lady Blue Comets do a few times in games, first few games of the season, but they've not done it too much tonight at all. Underneath there, trying to get it to Raybeck. Ball is loose, and Thompson's going to come up with it, and that's going to be what? Okay. So we're going to get a foul there on Madison Thompson, I guess. Okay. Swinging it back up the floor. Now they get it to Senior over to the right side. Senior on the right wing. Kicks it all the way back across. Finds Morgan. Morgan to Coons. Back over to Senior. Trying to work it underneath there. Nice job knocking it away there is Tori Busey. Out of bounds. Under 6 minutes to go. 44-21. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Here comes Tori Busey back into the ball game for Raybeck. And on the inbound, it's Coons to Morgan. And they try to throw it back across. And Senior does save it to Morgan, to Coons. They'll get it underneath here to Collins. Collins in the paint, puts up the shot. Gets it to rattle home, and looks like she'll get the hoop and the harm for Collins. And Collins will go to the line. Three-point opportunity here for Collins. Shaughnessy Collins. And just a little bit short. 44-23, 5:39 to play in the ball game. Blue Comet basketball. Thompson brings it across the line over to the left side. Bounce pass underneath. Thompson back out to Thompson. She'll find Busey. Now down to Rollins. Rollins driving the baseline from the right side. And Blue Comet's just good about working it around the perimeter right here, trying to find an open shot. Tori Busey under now. And that one gets stolen away there by Stout, her second steal. And we'll get down to about 5:10 to go when she comes across the timeline here for Coffeyville. Coons. And there's another steal. Molly Rollins knocks it in the hands of Tori Busey. 3-on-0 base basketball. And Tori Busey takes it down in and scores. Inbound comes to Coons. Coons to throw it over to Senior. She'll bring it across the line here to the left side. Down to Stout, down in the corner. Stout. Back out to Coons. Underneath there, trying to find Morgan. They're going to get Thompson. Her third. Ball gets knocked away. Like a little incidental contact there, but Morgan got her glasses knocked out. Hope she's going to be okay. Only the 17th foul on the Lady Comets as we get under 5 minutes to play here in this one. 46-23. Lady Comets with the lead. That first win of the season for Coach Fox and his gals looming. As Kylie Smoot will check out. Into the ball game now comes Ashlyn Smoot. Also into the game here is going to be Sabry Trout. She'll come in for Kylie Smoot. Trout, Busey, Rollins, Smoot, and Thompson on the floor. That one is up and good for Morgan. Second one up and good as well. She hits them both. 46-25. 4:50 left to play in the ball game. Here comes Corey Babcock into the game. And she's coming in here now for Tori Busey.
So Babcock now brings the ball in the inbound, brings it across the timeline, throws it over to the left side, finds Trout. Trout back to the right, finds Rollins, back to Trout. They go back to Babcock on the left wing, all the way back across here to the right side. And Busey kicking it back out now to Trout. Swing it back over to Babcock to the left. Babcock trying to drive her way in. Nice move there by Corey Babcock. High off the glass, will not go. Rooks comes down with the rebound. 4:25 to play. And Coffeyville slowing it down here, trying to get a couple of decent buckets before the end of this one. Holman tries to throw it up underneath. And that's going to be a foul on Smoot as they try to get it to Rooks. Ashlyn picks up her fourth. That'll bring Shayla Bogle to the score table, ready to check in as Rooks comes to the line. She is 5 of 6 tonight. Ashlyn Smoot picks up her fourth foul. So as Rooks steps to the line here. She's been pretty solid at the line tonight, and that is up and good. Her first points of the second half. She had 10 in the first half to go along with 6 rebounds. That's her first points of the second half, folks. Good job by Lady Blue Comets keeping her contained as she hits them both right there. 46-27, getting down to 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Blue Comets looking for their first win. Moving the ball around here, just playing keep away. Take some time off the clock right here. Trout, Babcock. Now let's swing it over to the left side. Down to Busey, back out to Bogle. Top of the key, still the 2-3 zone here by Coffeyville. Rollins down the corner to the left side, all the way back across here to the right to Bogle. Bogle trying to work it down underneath there to Busey. They'll kick it back out. Babcock tries to drive the lane back to Rollins. Rollins top of the key to Trout. And back to Bogle. Bogle, Babcock all alone in the left corner, 4-3. It will not go. Nice job on the rebound there by Tori Busey, and gets a second rebound after it doesn't go on the shot. Here's a 3 by Savory Trout, and it's good. And Lady Blue Comets straighten to 3, making 49-27. Good job there. Took about 40 seconds off the clock. Rooks up ahead now, dropping it off to Holman. Holman driving the lane, puts up the shot. Nice little shot. And it goes down, her first points of the game. Bogle pushing the action. Bogle, middle of the floor, kicking it off over to the left side. Trout. Rollins. And they're going to be a foul away from the basketball here. That's Malsby, her second, 16th foul on the Lady Tornadoes. And Blue Comet basketball inbound here to Rollins on the left side. Underneath, Busey. Busey tries to throw it out, but Holman is right there for the steal. There's going to be a reach-in foul on the Blue Comets. Putting Coffeyville at the line. As Blue Comets 2:53 away from that first victory, up by 20 right now, 49-29. And Rooks back to the line for Coffeyville. We get a new 4 for Coach Hart coming in, and Rooks misses at the line. And we're going to get a foul. That on Malsby. She tried to get in front of Trout. Or was it Busey? She tried to get in front of Busey there. So here comes Collins into the ball game, as well as Coons, Morgan, and Senior. And let's see. And it will be Tori Busey at the line. She's 2 for 4. Up and good. So Tori Busey and Savory Trout have been a big part of Lady Blue Comets here in this second half. There's the second one goes down for Tori Busey. And it's a 51-29 ball game, 2:45 to go. Senior across the line, dropping it off out there to Morgan, out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball. Here comes a fresh 5 for Coach Fox. And with a 51-29 lead. Here comes Angleton, Shonifer, Dangerfield, Dillman, and Smooch on the floor. As it will be Brittany Angleton bringing it across the timeline for the Blue Comets. Dropping it off here now to Dangerfield. Dangerfield in the paint. Back to Angleton. Angleton to Dillman. Dillman back to Angleton. Now send it over to the left side. Dangerfield. Dangerfield, top of the key. Send it back out. Smoot trying to get it underneath there. Collins trying to make the steal. Ball's loose. Ends up in the hands of Holman. And Holman will drop it off ahead here to, it's like Morgan. And Coons throws it up ahead. That's Dillman getting a hand on it, knocks it away. Out of bounds, stays with Coffeyville. 2:05 to play. 51-29. Blue Comets with the lead. Lady Blue Comets going to get that first win of the year. And somebody getting a hand on that. That's Dillman making the steal there. Bailey Dillman with the steal. Up ahead here now to Smoot. Smoot at the rack. Cannot get it to go. Went in too strong. Rebound comes up by Coons. And she'll bring it up across the floor. 1:50 to go. Senior from the right side. Falls on the floor. Ball still down there. Schonifer trying to get after it. Ball's loose. Morgan kicks it back out to Coons. Coons all the way back across here. She'll get it back. And now knocked away there by Dillman once again, but they'll give it back to Senior. Senior trying to get it across to Coons, and Dillman knocks it away again. Now they get it to Collins in the middle of the floor. Collins out here to Green. Green loses a handle on it, and it's stolen away by Dangerfield. Dangerfield pushing up the floor, kicking it down in the corner here. Callie Smoot, 4-3, off the mark. Senior with the rebound, pushing the action. Coming up from behind is Dangerfield. Senior puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound by Green, she's fouled. So Green is fouled, and she'll go to the line with 102 left to play in this one. 51-29. 10th foul on the Lady Blue Comets. That is number 20. That is Rachel Jacket. And Green gets her first shot to go. Her first points of the game. So second one for Green on the way. Up and good. She hits them both. 51-31. 1 minute to play. Blue Comet basketball. Dillman across the line here to the right side. Finds Angleton. Angleton now down to Jacket. Jacket moving it back across. Dillman, top of the key. Angleton. And we're going to call it a walk. Into the game now. Coming in for the Blue Comets is Sophie Osborne. Number 30. So Blue Comets get it. Dangerfield on the shot. Short jumper will not go. Ball's on the floor. Rebound by the Blue Comets. And I do believe that was Jacket right there with the rebound and the putback. Good job by Rachel Jacket. She gets her first points of the game. 53-31. And she'll go to the line for a three-point play as we're down to 38 seconds to go. Jacket at the line for the Blue Comets. Off the front of the rim there for Rachel. Rebound by Green. And it is Coffeyville basketball as they push it up the floor. There's a steal by Rachel Jacket. Rachel all the way to the rack, and Rachel's up and good. Steal for Jacket, and the point, she got 4, 55-31, 22 seconds to go. Green across the timeline for Coffeyville. Over to Senior, over to the right side, back to the left to Morgan. Morgan underneath to Collins at the free throw line. Collins trying to work away and lose the handle on the basketball. Coming out of there with it is Dangerfield. Stopping underneath. Gets there to Jacket. Turnaround jumper. That's Michaela Schonifer in there for the bucket from Dangerfield. And it will be a 57-31 victory for your Lady Blue Comets. They get the first victory of the season. Good job by Coach Fox and the Lady Blue Comets. Blue Comets win 57-31. We're going to send it back to the studio. We got a 2-minute break in our Twyla McMillan Farm Bureau Insurance Agent post-game wrap-up show coming up. Blue Comets win on Z95.3. All right, 2 minutes, bring it back to me, and I'll do something real quick, and then we'll go pink and blue back to back. you put the new one in already? Okay. No, not just yet. All right, we're back here as the Lady Blue Comets get their first win of the year, 57-31. It was all about that third quarter where they held their competition to Coffeyville only 2 points in that third quarter while scoring, 19 of their own. So that was a big difference in the ball game as they win at 57-31 here tonight. Big scorer, Tori Busey, Savory Trout, 19 for Tori, 14 for Trout. We had 4 for Taylor Thompson. We got 4 for Rachel Jacket, 4 for Madison Thompson. Ashton Smoot with 4. Shada Bogle had 6. Makeda Schoenfer had a couple. The Lady Blue Comets went 8 of 15 at the charity stripe, and they went 6 of 27 at the 3-point line here tonight. 1 of 6 for Coffeyville at the 3-point line, and 14 of 22 at the charity stripe. Their leading scorer was Rooks. She had a good game, but they did spread around a little bit. They did do a good job rebounding the basketball. They just weren't very efficient on those second chance shots for Coffeyville. And as I said, that third quarter was a big difference, and the Lady Blue Comets blew it open right there. That 19-point spread there in that third quarter to win it 57-31. All right, we got a lot of things happening here at halftime, so we're going to send it back to the studio. We got 2 great interviews coming up for you of our Medicine Shop pregame show. That involves Senator Moran and then Coach Roark right after that. So we'll send it back to the studio. We'll be back for the guys' game coming up here on C95.3. Senator Moran on the line with us. And Senator Moran, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Larry, great to join you. Great to be on your program and to visit with you and your listeners. And even more importantly, perhaps it was great to be in southeast Kansas and south central Kansas on Tuesday and Wednesday before Congress was scheduled to reconvene this week. Been a bit of a challenge with the weather and getting members of the United States Senate back to Washington, D.C. Weather on the East Coast has been challenging for airports and travel. So I got to spend an extra day in Kansas, and I appreciate that opportunity as the new year begins, a new Congress.
Right, yeah, I was going to ask you about some of the great places. I saw that you were in the new G&W over there in Iola, and you've been to Monarch, a couple of great places that you've been so far, huh?
Absolutely. And part of what I'm about, a significant part of what I'm about, is rural America, rural Kansas. How do we make sure that the places that we all call home are around for a long time, and that our kids have the opportunity to remain there or to return there as a place to live and raise a family. And so spending time in communities across Kansas helps me make the case in Washington, D.C. about things that most members of Congress would never think about. Being at G&W is important. I was there for the groundbreaking, but the Iola community, the surrounding area, was been working to get a community-based grocery store in their town, and they were successful. It opens this week. And I've often told people in the nation's capital, my colleagues and people who work in Washington, D.C., that where I come from, economic development can be whether or not there's a grocery store in town. And almost no one in Washington, D.C. understands why that's an issue. Of course there's a grocery store, but it is the basics. How do we keep a hardware store? How do we keep a newspaper? How do we keep a radio station in our communities? And so those small businesses are so important to us. And so to see this new store was exciting. I also had the opportunity to speak to the Garnett Rotary Club and learn what's going on in their community, and to visit Monarch Cement. I've been there before, but good things are happening there. And it is every business that I'm in, and Monarch was a good example of that, is looking for more employees, people who want to work, people who have a skill set. In this case, in particular, truck drivers, Monarch was looking for. Right. And so it's a reminder that there are opportunities in communities across Kansas for employment. We want people to come live with us and go to work.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you about too, Senator, was you and some other senators got together and you did a bipartisan startup act back in September, and it's legislation to create the growth of new business. Now, I know that people in Washington and the people at Kansas have been keeping a real close eye on the city of Chanute and the development that we put together with our CRDA, our city, our Chamber of Commerce, our community. You guys have got to be really impressed by the new business and the things that we're doing right here in Chanute to make our community bigger and better.
Absolutely. Don't let me bypass Chanute. I've been there twice in the last month or so. Visiting businesses, you have significant employment. But one of the things we need to change is the mindset that people, particularly high school and college students, community college students, when asked, what are you going to do, what do you want to do with your life, we almost always say, well, I'll go to work for. And there's also great opportunities to say, I'm going to start a business. And that's particularly true in smaller communities across Kansas, Chanute being an example. And it is the local effort. It's the community college, the technical college. It's the Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development folks. The community is going to decide we're going to be a place that is very hospitable. We're going to create an environment where somebody who wants to start a business has an increased chance of that business's success. And as that person pursues their dreams, their American dream, they're creating an opportunity for others, people who work at that business, to pursue their American dream as well. And so we are way behind from where we used to be in the United States. Our startup, our new businesses are lagging. The number that are being created is less than it used to be. And we need to up that rate if we're going to continue to be the country of the American dream. So entrepreneurship and creating an environment, our legislation that you mentioned, is designed to create a regulatory and tax environment, a workforce environment in which there is more likely success in that starting a business than there otherwise would be.
Right, yeah, I see a lot of that, the entrepreneurship. That's a big thing that a lot of things are pushing. We had something that we covered here with some high school kids that came up with their own things, and they had to go through, and do their own business loan and all kinds of stuff like that. So those kids are learning that. We'd just like to see a few more of those kids get interested in that. And I know you're big on education as I am. I'm big for teachers, and I know I'll tell it to anybody that, teachers are the most underpaid, underappreciated job in the entire country, if you ask me. So, but, these people need to help us with our kids get into that so they know how to go about that, so they don't have that issue of thinking, I can't do that, when they actually can.
Larry, thank you for saying that so much. I mean, parents matter greatly, but you ask someone who made a difference in their life. If it's not mom and dad, their first mention would be a teacher. It's true in my life, and it's true in almost everyone's. And I visited 40 schools last year, and I've always believed that we underemphasize community college, technical education. And we often think that to be a success, you've got to go away. You've got to go away to a university. And there's so many opportunities for young people to either work for or to create a business involving being in their local community where they grew up and involving the opportunity to use those technical and vocational skills. I thought that it was true in Kansas, and what I learned in those visits to 40 schools, it's so much different, so much better in regard to focusing on a career. Mm-hmm. How do we help our students not just get an education, but also have a path toward a job and a career and a future that's involving their success? And those school visits, in fact, I was at Douglas High School, just south and east of Wichita this week, touring their school, and you get to see the vocational and career education that's occurring in Kansas. It is a really good thing. I'm anxious to visit the schools at Chanute because I know they're doing special things in this regard.
That is absolutely true. I think of our Board of Education here in Chanute. They have some more technical classes, I think, which we really need that we got away from. Some other things that are being offered to students that are some really interesting things that pique their attention. So I think our schools are moving in the right direction. I just think we need to get a little more into it, and it'll be better for our students coming out.
Larry, one of the things that Congress did was alter, reform, significantly replace No Child Left Behind. Mm-hmm. And while I'm of the view that education decisions need to be made locally and certainly in the state of Kansas, fewer of them made in Washington, D.C., particularly when it comes to what our curriculum should be, how we just test and assess our students, that's a decision for a local Board of Education through parents and teacher input. Mm-hmm. But the change in that law means that we're no longer just testing on 3 subject matters. As a result of the No Child Left Behind, my wife, who's worked in the school system as an accompanist for the music department, would tell me that we reduced the focus on fine arts and music. I always worried that we reduced the focus on FFA and vocational and career education. Mm-hmm. And the removal of that legislation means that school districts can make decisions about where they want to focus their school district's education. And so more local input and control over education is a good thing, and it's increased the chances that we're doing the right things in Kansas as compared to trying to answer to somebody at the U.S. Department of Education about what we ought to be doing in the schools in Chanute.
Right, and yeah, I have to give it to Mr. Prophet and our teachers and our Board of Education here. I think they do an excellent job with our schools and keeping them moving forward. So, Senator Moran, I know that we could probably talk for all kinds of good stuff along the day here, and I know you got a lot of things going. But anything that you would like to the folks to know, out there as you head back, is some of the things that you're looking forward to as we get back into session.
Well, I appreciate you asking, and what I would say is that I hope that 2018 is a good year for Kansas and Kansans and the people I represent. I would encourage them to, as they often do, contact me. I come home every weekend from Washington, and we live here. We never move to the nation's capital, so I spend time out on the road. We do 105 town hall meetings, one in every county, and so we'll be in the neighborhood throughout the year. But I also would say that I hope this is a year in which Republicans and Democrats do a better job of working together.
Yep.
Democrats need to want to work with Republicans, and Republicans need to want to work with Democrats, and see if we can't solve some of the long-term challenges our country faces for the benefit of those kids we just talked about who are in school today.
Right. Well, Senator Moran, I know you're a very busy man. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. And anytime you want to stop by or give us a call, you're more than welcome here at KIZKKOY. And keep up the great work, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.
I look forward to being back. Thank you very much.
All righty, folks. Good evening, Blue. Good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome to the 2018 part of the 2017-2018 season. I had to get it all worked out there a little bit. And we're getting ready to go with our Minister Shop pregame show for the guys' game. And with me is Coach Warwick. And, Coach, I want to go back a little bit, just talk briefly here with you about as we get ready to go into the this part of the season, a little bit about how you felt the guys left at the end of last year, or at the end of the Christmas break, I should say, and how you kind of feel how they went through some of the break here.
Well, I thought we did a good job with our Pittsburgh game, honestly. I know we ended up losing by quite a bit, but we were a little shorthanded that night. I thought our guys that played, we made some really good strides, and we saw a lot of competitiveness, and the guys played with a lot of intensity throughout the course of the game. So that was encouraging. We've tried to do a better job of, we got, yesterday was a lot better practice. We kind of had some guys that we've been missing, guys that had been sick, were back, and so kind of felt like we were a little bit more full strength.
Right. And
we were able to get out and do some things and see some things. In practice yesterday, we had a lot of energy, so it was really good, and we're excited about the opportunity to play tonight and get after, get back to playing games.
Right. Sure. Well, I know, Coach, we had a little bit of mandatory time off, and as you said, the guys were all a lot of sickness going on in there, including probably yourself a little bit too. But, good to see everybody back, and we get a little help in the middle there, too, with Ty Bowman. So I thought maybe we'd start with Ty and just let us know how he's kind of come along a little bit. I know he's got some progression to get, but that's got to help the offense feel a little bit better whenever he's out there.
Yeah. The nice thing is, he's still a little out of shape. You can tell from game shape. He won't be able to play as long stretches now as he will be towards the end of the year. But with him, it's been nice just to have a little bit more size. Somebody to throw the ball into, nice big body, helping on the glass in practice. Mm-hmm. He's already done a lot of that. You can see the impact that he's going to be able to have a little bit there for us. And the nice thing, though, is he's been, even though he wasn't able to do a lot of contact before break, he's able to get in and do some of the things with us and participate in some of the non-contact portions. And so, offensively, he already knows what we were wanting to do, and defensively, he was able to work in some and do some dummy stuff. And so, he was able to get a lot of work in, even though he hasn't been playing. So there'll still be an adjustment period, getting back and used to the speed and the difference between practice and games. And it'll be kind of like the first game of the year for him. Be similar to the first game of the year for a lot of the other guys, and just something that once he settles in and gets his feet back underneath of him, he's gonna be really important to what we're doing going forward, and just to have a big body, will be really big, especially as we get back into parts of the schedule where we see some of those teams that have those bigs on the inside and have somebody that can defend against them a little bit would be really big for us.
Well, that's pretty much who we've seen so far. Everybody's got a pretty big bodies in there for sure, so we're definitely going to need that. And I'm sure that it's good that the guys are seeing him down in the middle, gives him a little more confidence on the outside. We can go inside it out a little bit more and open up some outside shots. And I'm really hoping, because you talked a lot about Mason Manbeck doing a little bit more coming into his game, I guess you'd say. So that will be able to open up and be another outside shot that we already have from maybe Corbett or even Hernandez as Matt drives it in too. So.
Yep. Yeah, we do. We need to get some of those guys from the outside knocking out some of those shots, and we're having plenty of opportunities. Again, you watch our game films or watch the shot chart, and we're getting a lot of really good looks, and we just we need to put some of those down. And as guys get more confident as we continue to play and get used to the speed of it, and some of those guys that haven't played at that level quite as much get used to the speed of it, I think that those shots start falling a little bit more.
Right. Well, too, Coach, I know you're looking at good things to come from Audis and Bryson Ellis. We talked about how good games they've had already as well. Anthony Williams is a great spark off the bench for you, too. He gets some good shots out there. But who do you think that, hard to pick on just one person out there, but, that had a good little break here, and that's somebody that you're definitely going to be somebody that was a little bit of a surprise to you coming out for the second half?
Well, I thought one of the big guys, I guess, that's had a good break and going into the break was Mike Aylward for us. He had a really big game against Pitt.
How much time does that thing say you got left?
Some confidence there, and then over break you saw him trying to do some more things.
Oh, cool. We're just about perfect right on time. Awesome.
And doing a good job of it.
So that's over. Just play to open and bring it on back, and we'll go from there.
He's a guy that, going forward, we can't expect him to score 20 points a game maybe every time, but we definitely can maybe look for a little bit more production from him going forward.
Right.
And hopefully that, having that nice big game gave him some confidence and allows him to be a little bit more consistent and just give us a little bit more every game.
Well, too, you get to some guys coming off the bench. We talk about Briley Peavy, just one of those guys that coming off out there too, as well as even Alex Crum played some good minutes for you out there coming down the stretch for the final part of those first few games. But those young men that you're going to need to rely on, especially for minutes, give everybody rest, and those are guys that you can rely on bringing off the bench too.
Yeah, that's the deeper you are, and the more guys that can come in and help you, the better off you're going to be. Because it's not. Every night's not the same guy's night, and so if you feel comfortable and confident in giving those guys an opportunity to come in and play, and they show that they can come in and be successful and have some success anyway, then you feel a little more comfortable bringing them off and seeing what they have and what they're able to bring you that night. And that's really what it is. It's as a coach, you got to be able to trust and have confidence in those guys. And it was nice to see some of those guys that haven't had as much opportunity go out there and play. And then you got to come back and prove it in practice, and continue to work and build and keep continuing to earn those opportunities. And that's kind of where we are right now. We got to look for those guys who are continuing to work hard in practice and continuing to earn those additional opportunities. And in the game is the opportunity to go prove it and reinforce what you've done.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Coach, January is going to be a lot of traveling except for the Ralph Miller Classic. Yep. So let's start off against Coffeyville, a team you definitely know. So what do you expect to see from Coffeyville, and how do we match up against them, you think?
Well, we saw Motor the height in the league before break. So these guys are not as Coffeyville's not quite as tall as some of the teams that will play, but they are quick. They've got a lot of quickness in some different spots on the floor. They have some really good athletes, and they're pretty young in some spots. So they're reminiscent of kind of maybe a little bit where we were some last year, playing some young guys in spots that maybe ideal years you wouldn't have to ask those guys to be there. But those guys are getting a lot of experience. They're well coached. They're going to play hard. They're always very aggressive, and they're going to look to attack the rim and get into the paint. So we've got to make sure that we do a good job of not taking care of the basketball, getting good looks. And again, I think we've done a good job. Maybe knock some of those things down, finish strong, and make sure that on the defensive end of the floor, we keep in front of us and make sure we limit them to one opportunity. And if we do that, feel confident that we'll have an opportunity to be in the game and give ourselves an opportunity to go on the road and hopefully steal one. And that's all you ask for in league play, for sure.
Right. SEK League doesn't get any easier along the way, Coach. I tell you what, it's going to be a good game, and we'll talk more about it on Saturday. So good luck to you and the guys to start 2018 off with a win, and let's just keep rolling on from there.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thanks, Larry.
All righty, guys are getting ready to come to the floor here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
Stop in, drive through, call, or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop in Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in, pick up your prescription, and visit with Nick and the staff. Life has you on the go? Medicine Shop in Chanute offers a convenient service to get you back on the road. The Medicine Shop now offers text notifications for your prescriptions. That means no more guessing when you need to pick up your meds. Visit the Medicine Shop to find out more. 421 Main in Chanute.
And good evening, Blue Comet fans, as we are back here ready to go for the guys' game. Introductions go for both teams. It will be Bryson Ellis, Mason Manback, Matt Hernandez, Nate Otis, and Corbett Kimmerlin for your Chanute Blue Comets. It will be Logan, Rutherford, Kelly, Graham, and Knight, the starters for Coffeyville here this evening. And the ladies picked up their first win of the year, going 57-31 over at Coffeyville. And the guys, they are a one win on the season. See if they can pick up another one here. They're 0-3 in that SEK League play. And definitely want to get into some wins here in SEK. Got a good chance here tonight. Coach Rourke, as you heard in that pregame interview, had a lot of good things to say about the time off. And, of course, the help of Ty Bowman being back here on the squad for the guys is really going to help out underneath and in the middle. And we'll see how much time Ty gets out there on the floor. He's not starting here this evening, but Coach Rourke are definitely going to have him out there quite a bit. Blue Comets will go left to right on your radio dial. And it is going to be Nate Otis in the circle. And it looks like he'll be going against number 10, that is Kelly. And Blue Comets go right to left on the radio dial, and we're set ready to go for Blue Comet basketball on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. I'll say thanks a lot to Coach Rourke for our pregame interview, and also Senator Moran for taking the time to call and chat with us about some great things in education and business in the area. So here we go, and it will be in the air, and it will be Matt Hernandez in the backcourts. Bringing it across the timeline for the Blue Comets. They go right to left. Kimberlin here to the left side. And he's looking to get a screen. He gets double team quickly. Kimberlin to the right side of the paint. Puts up the shot. Looks like it got hit from behind. Bounces pass back in. Kimberlin gets his own rebound. Drops it off to Bryson Ellis. And Ellis gets the bucket. Enter Kimberlin with the rebound and the assist. So it will be Kelly dropping it off here down to Logan. Over to the right side. Back to the middle. Now to the left. Underneath is Graham. And Kelly, Rutherford. Now here's Logan with it. He'll kick it back out to Knight down in the corner. Now back out on top. Here's Kelly. Tries to find his way in. Knight's at the free throw line. Drop it to Rutherford. Rutherford to Logan. Now back to Kelly. Once again underneath. Graham finds Knight. Knight trying to put it up. That's going to be a foul. And that may be on Nate Otis. And that'll put Knight at the line for the Golden Tornadoes. Try to get him on the board here first, as Nate Otis picks up the first foul for the Blue Comets. So Knight will step to the line, try to get him on the line, try to get him on the board here, and does. So Knight hits the first one. And second one on the way is too strong. And that's Graham with the rebound. And he'll try to put it right back in. Can't get it to go. Get him off the back there, ref. Knight gets that rebound and steal. They'll throw it back out here. And Kelly will get another shot out of here as Coffeyville trying to load it back up again. Logan over to the left, all the way back across to the right here to Kelly. Kelly for three. That will not go. And Kimberlin's going to get fouled on the rebound. And that's going to be on Graham, his first. Blue Comets get it, facing a little pressure in the backcourt. Now pushing it across. Manbeck gets it over here to Ellis. And Ellis pushes it up along the left side. Loses a handle on it. And Ellis and Otis trying to go for it there in the same quarter. And gets knocked out of bounds. Blue Comets turn it over. Logan set to bring it in now. He'll get it into Rutherford. Rutherford back to Logan. And now bring it across the timeline to the middle of the floor. They go left to right on your radio dial. Down here to Kelly on the right side. Back to Logan at the top. Rutherford on the left. Graham down in the corner trying to get it to the big man Knight underneath.
Zone defense here by the Blue Comets. Sending it back out to Rutherford to the left side. Back to Logan here on top. Now to Kelly. Right wing. Knight. Short jump shot. Nobody on him. He'll take it. Knights gets the bucket. 3-0. Blue Comets trail. As they'll get it. Hernandez. Now to Ellis. Ellis. Manbeck. Manbeck to Ellis. Trying to get it across the timeline here. And Bryson does get it up to Hernandez. Hernandez now down to Kimberlin here on the left side on the wing. Covered up there by Logan. Kimberlin trying to work his way in. Nice bounce pass here to Hernandez. Hernandez puts it on the floor, and he's going to be fouled on the way in. And that may be Logan, his first. Oh, they're going to call that on Kelly. That'd be his first. So Blue Comets looking to get on the board here. Comes Ty Bowman, as well as Michael Aylward into the ball game for Otis and Ellis. So Ty Bowman, first action of this 2017-2018 campaign. Hernandez gets it into Ty. Over to the right side, gets it back now to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Kimberlin here on the left. Kimberlin trying to work his way in. Had a tough task working against Kelly here this evening. Does Corbett. Manbeck out on top of the key. Now send it back to Kimberlin over to the right side on the wing. Gets a screen there from Bowman. Lost something on the floor. Corbett in the lane, puts up the shot, cannot get it to go. Logan comes down with the rebound. And we're going to get some object on the floor and stoppage of play to get it off here. And it'll be Coffeyville basketball. Logan into Rutherford. 5:20 to go here in this first quarter. 3-2. Blue Comets trail. All the way back course here to Rutherford. Down in the corner now to Graham. Graham on the right side. Logan to the left. And now to Kelly down in that corner. Kelly back to Rutherford. Good job of the Blue Comet defense. Looks like a little 2-1-2. Going to try to find Kelly cutting across, but a good job. Blue Comets shutting that down. Logan all the way back to the left side. Manbeck right there on the defense. Rutherford. Now back to Graham. Blue Comets playing great defense right here. Keeping him out there beyond the perimeter. Logan. Rutherford. Bounce pass into Knight. Knight double team back out now to Logan. Logan drives the lane, put it up off the shot. Back of the glass. Gets it to go. Back of the iron, I should say. 5-2. A little more pressure here by Coffeyville. They give it to Manbeck Hernandez. Up ahead to Aylward. Aylward now finds Kimberlin. Kimberlin back out to Hernandez across the timeline to the right side. And that is Manbeck over there. Making a screen from Bowman. Top of the key. Mason trying to drive to the left side of the paint. Finds Kimberlin. Kimberlin in the lane. Drops it off to Ty Bowman. Too strong. Ty gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Still won't go. Out of bounds. Blue Comet basketball. That was a beautiful dish there by Corbett. Ty just not ready for it. He just went up a little too strong there on that one. So Blue Comets will keep it. Right side of the rack. It is Matt Hernandez on the inbound. Looking to get it down here. And he'll get it in long to Mason Manbeck out here at the half-court line. Into the backcourt. He'll bring it across to the right side there on the right wing. Now trying to drive in from the right side. Gets shut down. Going to find Bowman underneath. And Ty can't handle it. And it goes into the hands of Knight. Knight drops it up ahead here to Logan. Logan over to Kelly. Kelly all the way back across to Rutherford. Rutherford, good job getting back by the Blue Comets. Not allowing any transition baskets right there. Graham. Logan long range three up and off the iron. Will not go. Rebound by Kimberlin. Here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin over to the right side. Covered up there by Kelly. Getting a screen from Bowman. Come to the left side of the paint. Kicking it out here. Here's a three ball from Aylward. Off the mark. Graham with the rebound. And back on the floor now comes Graham. He's going to walk with it. Oh, I'm going to call a foul instead. Second team foul on the Blue Comets. And that one's going to be on Mason Manbeck, his fourth. I thought Graham was definitely going to get charged for the walk there. As Myrie comes into the ball game now. Trey Myrie for Coffeyville, and he'll be on the inbound. Looking to get it in, and they'll get it into Logan to the left side. Give it back to Myrie in the corner. He's wide open for three. In and out, won't go. Hernandez can't come out of there with it. Logan does, and nice job, Logan, to throw it off of Manbeck. And it will say Coffeyville basketball. So the inbound now, Logan to Kelly. Kelly will work over here to the right side. Now let's send it back to the middle to Logan. Logan back out. Finds Myrie, and now down to Knight in the corner to the left side. Back to Kelly. Kelly from the left wing. Sends it back to the right side for Logan. Here's Myrie. And now Knight down in the corners. They work to the right side. That goes off the hands there of Graham, and they're going to call a pushing foul underneath by Matt Hernandez. And I have to agree with Matt Hernandez. Don't like the call on that one either. And that's Matt picking up his first. Out of bounds played by Coffeyville as Myrie tries to get it in. And they'll get it into Graham. Over to the left side down in the corner. Graham covered by Bowman. Gets it back out here to Kelly at the top of the key. Kelly to Myrie. Over to the right. Now down to Knight. Knight to Myrie. Underneath to Graham. Graham puts up the shot. Good. Graham gets his first bucket to make it 7-2. We get down to 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Up ahead now to Manbeck. And Manbeck pulls up his dribble. Now finds Hernandez down in the corner. Nice job cutting there by Michael Elward. And he is fouled to hoop and harm. Michael Elward would go to the line. That's the second one on Graham. So Michael Elward gets the bucket. He'll head to the line. 3-point opportunity for the Blue Comets. And that's the second one on Graham as Elward will head to the line. 3-point opportunity for the Blue Comets to get within 2. So Elward at the line, up and good. Good job, Michael. Got to hit those free throws. 7-5, 2:30 to play here in the first quarter. Blue Comets trail by 2. Logan down to Myrie over in the corner there to Graham. They'll kick it back out to Logan, top of the key. Graham, Myrie as they work over to the left side. Back out on top here now. Kelly with that third step, taking it in. That's an NBA walk right there. No call. Up ahead now, come to Blue Comets. Manbeck to the left side. Manbeck. Bring it to the middle of the floor. Finds Kimmerlin cutting through. Back to Manbeck. And Kimmerlin. Sorry, that was Elward and Manbeck working a while ago. Now Kimmerlin has it, trying to work his way in here against Kelly. Nice ball movement there, dropping it off here to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to work his way in. And now they're going to call a double dribble on Matt Hernandez. And Coffeyville will get it right back. You're going to get a substitution here for the Blue Comets. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor by Coach Roark. We have a 30-second timeout. 1:44 to go in the first. It is a 9-5 lead for Coffeyville on C95.3. And we're back here after the timeout. And we want to say thanks a lot to Kelsey with the Blue Comets as she's taking care of our camera for our live stream. We have 2 young ladies from Blue Comet School that do that, but one of them is under the weather this evening. So we have Kelsey here helping us. She's doing a great job. So here we go. Back to action after the timeout. It is Coffeyville basketball. And Graham has it. They'll kick it back out on top here to Kelly. Kelly finds Myrie as they work over to the left side. Long jump shot from Myrie, and it's good. His first bucket of the ball game. Now a 6-point lead for Coffeyville. Here come the Blue Comets as Hernandez brings it up. Over now to Elward. Elward in the paint. And he is fouled once again by Graham. That'll be his third. And back to the line goes Elward. I think that was yours. Michael Elward at the line. Oh, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes out by Logan. And it is an 11-7 ball game. We get down to about a minute to go. Coffeyville has it. And it's Kelly out on top, driving the lane from the left side. Nice job trying to drop it off to Knight. Knight puts it up. He had to fight for it, but he puts it up, and it's good. Back to a 6-point ball game, 13-7. Here come the Blue Comets. We get down under a minute to go. As Elward has it, or Otis has it stripped away there by Logan. Logan takes it all the way down and scores on the scoop and steal. And the bucket. Here's Nate Otis back up ahead now to Kimberlin. Kimberlin on the left side, working against Kelly, trying to drive the left side of the paint. Kimberlin in the paint, puts up in front of the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, still won't go. Kimberlin fighting for it, comes out there with it. And he's going to be fouled before the shot on the third attempt by Kimberlin. It looks like he'll go to the line and shoot. And Knight's going to pick up his first foul. That'll put an out-of-bounds play, as that is a 15th foul on Coffeyville. Long inbound comes in from Hernandez to Elward. And in the bay, and he just never did quite get a handle on it. Logan comes out with it. He's dropping it off to Kelly. Kelly will take it to the rack and score. Now a 10-point lead for Coffeyville over the Blue Comets. So we get down to about 10 seconds to go for Kimberlin. Across the timeline, Blue Comets looking for a bucket right here. Kimberlin in the paint, loses the handle on it. Ball's bouncing around. Knight comes out there with it. Throws it up ahead. Myrie takes it down in and scores at the bucket. Now to make it a 19-7 ball game here at the end of one. Second quarter on the way. Blue Comet basketball in your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. 1 minute break.
Cleaver Farm and Home is a third-generation business started in Chanute, and we believe a community is like a family. And we are proud to be a part of this family for generations. If you're a contractor, a farmer, or just the everyday person needing to do some home repairs or remodeling, stop by Cleaver Farm and Home or visit us online at cleaverfarm.com.
And we're back here. Blue Comets trail by 12 going into the second quarter. Need a big quarter here as Knight has it underneath. Coffeyville basketball first. And a good job by the Blue Comets to make him really work on that shot. Elward comes out with the rebound. And Blue Comets desperately need a bucket here to start the second quarter. Kimberlin with it, top of the key. Send it over to Hernandez here to the left side. Matt finds Bowman at the free throw line. Working against Knight, taking it on the left side of the paint. Ty Bowman takes it in and scores his first bucket of the year. They'll give it to Logan. Ty's going to need to do a lot more of that. We need a lot more of that from Bowman underneath, that's for sure. Sending out to Knight on the left side. Myrie. Covered up by Bowman. Kicking back out here. Logan for a three. Nobody on him. He'll take the shot. Won't go. And he gets his long rebound there. As Corbett Kimberlin could come out there with it. Here's Hernandez with his first rebound. Loses a hand on the basketball. Gives it up to Manbeck. Manbeck now. We'll bring it across the timeline. Mason drops it off here to Kimberlin. Oh, Kelly. Good. There we go. So Kimberlin up and good. As Corbett gets his first points of the ball game. And no good on the second. Myrie picking up his first. So it is now a Kimberlin got the three-point play. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready to go. It's a 19-11 ball game. Underneath there is a nice driving in by Turner. He takes it in and scores. And looks like we may get a foul on the floor beforehand. Now they're going to say Turner does get to bucket. I don't know why the stoppage in play there. Nate Audis comes into the ball game. He'll get it in here now to Corbett Kimberlin along the left side. Kimberlin at the free throw line, trying to take it down in. That's going to be a foul underneath there. And that is going to be Myrie picking up his second. Putting Corbett Kimberlin back at the line. Kimberlin can't get it to go. And back on the floor now comes Coffeyville. Down in the corner here is Kelly. Kelly kicking it back out on top. And Myrie. And Logan with it over to the left side. Logan trying to get Kelly on the backdoor pass, and they do. Logan with the assist to Kelly. Trying to set up a little alley-oop there, but a little out in front of it. 23-11. Blue Comets with the basketball. Hernandez back out to Bowman inside the circle. Jump shot gets it to roll home. Ty Bowman his 4th point of the ball game. 23-13, 5:45 to go until halftime. Blue Comets trail by 10, need a stop here. Now send it back out to Kelly, and now get it over here to Wiry for 3. And that's off the front of the rim, no good. Wiry gets his own rebound. Puts up the shot, won't go. Throws it back inside here. And that is going to be Audis coming out with the long rebound for the Blue Comets. Gonna give it up here now to Kimberlin. Kimberlin pushing it across the line, send it over to Audis. 3 ball from the left wing. Off the rim, won't go. And Manbeck runs down the long rebound for the Blue Comets. Mason Manbeck taking it down in, and that's going to be a charge. He was trying to get his basketball legs underneath him, but I think he got a little discombobulated on the way in. And Manbeck's going to commit his 2nd. Second one for Manbeck as we get down to 5:14 to play here in this first half. Here comes Bradley Peavy getting ready to check into the ball game for Mason. So an inbounds play here for Coffeyville as into the game is Daryl Jones, number 5 is what I have. 5 is Jones. All right, so they'll give it back to Logan. Logan to bring it across the timeline here for Coffeyville. They'll send it over to Myrie to the left side. Now back to Jones here on the right. And Logan at the top as they work around the circle. Knight back in the ball game down in the corner to the left side. Myrie, Logan, and Jones. Back to Logan, top of the key. Thought about that 3, but Bradley Peavy right there on the defense. Send it over to Knights. In that corner, they work over to that left side. Now bring it back here to the right. Myrie finds Turner. Jones. Now Knight, swinging from the right to the left side. Now back here from the left to the right side. Trying to find that open shot. Blue Comet defense doing good. There's Bowman, gets a hand in there. But Turner comes out with the loose ball. I should say, yeah, that's Bolden, number 12. That's Bolden, not 13, for Coffeyville. And they'll pull it back out here, taking it about a minute off the clock. 23-13, Blue Comets looking for a stop here. Myrie, Bolden, Logan, and now down in the corner here to Jones. He'll put up the shot, cannot get it to go. Ball is loose, and it comes out to Myrie, and they'll set it up in another second chance opportunity here for Coffeyville. They've had a few of those tonight. Logan with a nice move up underneath, and the scoop shot. He's got 6 to make it a 12-point lead, their largest of the night. Kimberlin dropping it off over to Hernandez over to the right side. Matt Hernandez works his way down into the bucket, and he'll score. Logan along the right side across the timeline down. Back out now to Jones. Jones to Myrie to Knights. Over to the left, back to the middle. And here to the right side to Logan. Logan going to kick it back out to Myrie. Will drive the baseline, taking it down in, and he'll score. Nice shot, Bowman standing in there. And they're going to call Bowman on the foul. That's a terrible call by the ref. So Ty Bowman's going to get the call, and they're going to give Myrie the bucket, and he'll go to the line. A replay needs to be sent to the officials or something, because that's a bad call right there. So Myrie at the line for the first time, and he's got 6 points on the night, and he's up and good at the line. 3-point play makes it a 28-15 ball game. 3.5 to go here until halftime. Hernandez to the left side of the paint, dropping it out here. Bradley Peavy, he'll try the 3, will not go. Rebound comes out to by Myrie. Pushing up the floor there is Kelly as he'll take it down in the score. He gets behind the defense. He'll make it a 15-point ball game. Kimberlin to Hernandez from the left to the right side. Hernandez back to Kimberlin. Kimberlin waits for the defense, goes under, and Kimberlin can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Myrie commits his 3rd. That'll put Kimberlin back at the line. He's 1 for 2. 19 foul. That puts 2 shots, 2:53 left to play in the half. Corbett Kimberlin gets it to go home. So Peavy out of the ball game as Michael Elward comes back in. And Riley checks into the ball game here for Coffeyville. Second one for Kimberlin is up and good. So Coffeyville basketballs. It's now 30-17. And Coffeyville brings it back up over to the left side. Logan all the way back across here to Jones. Jones Now to Knight. They work back over to the left. Logan has it. Here's Riley. And Logan. Knight down in the corner. Back out top of the key. Logan taking some time off here. Kelly launches the three. Can't get it to go, and it's another rebound for Coffeyville, and another dime underneath there from Kelly to Knight, and he gets the bucket. 32-17. Blue Comets back down the floor here. Here's Hernandez driving the paint. Kicking it back out, trying to make a pass here to Bowman. Going to get a foul, and that'll put Matt Hernandez at the line for the Blue Comets. 10th team foul. And that's Jones committing his first as Hernandez gets 2 shots at the line. 32-17, trying to cut into this lead. Back of the iron, no good. So Hernandez steps right back up. Second shot on the way. Back of the iron, no good. Kimberlin with a good rebound. Puts it back up and get in there and just rolls out. Kimberlin gets his own rebound, gives it up to Bowman. And the Blue Comets kicking it back around here, have another opportunity at it. Underneath, and there you go, Corbett Kimberlin with the bucket. 32-19, we get under 2 minutes to go. And Logan over to the right side, now over to the left. He'll find Jones. Jones trying to work his way down underneath there is going to be Bolden, and he's going to be fouled on the turn. There from that left side is a foul on the Blue Comets. And that's going to be on Nate Otis, his second. 1:49 to go till halftime. 32-19, Coffeyville lead over the Blue Comets here tonight. Lady Blue Comets get their first win of the year with a 57-31 win. And Blue Comets trying to follow suit here. Got a uphill battle right now. Long inbound comes to Kelly. Kelly working the right side of the paint. Nice job by Hernandez on the defense. They swing it back outside. Jones to the left side. Here's Logan out on top. Logan. Now Kelly driving, drops it off to Knight. Knight loses a handle on it, and Hernandez knocks it away. And that's off of Knight. Blue Comet basketball. Good job at Hernandez. Good call by the ref. He's right there, and it did go off of Knight. Good job on the camera work. That's where I watched it at. Here we go. Corbett Kimberlin bringing it back up the floor now. Blue Comets trail 32-19 with 1:25 to go until halftime. And really needing a bucket right here. They've had a good second quarter. Let's keep it going. And Blue Comets, Matt Hernandez taking it to the left side of the paint. Back out inside the circle. Bowman working his way in. Back to the left wing here for Hernandez. Hernandez to Otis. Otis thought about the three. Gives it back to Matt. Hernandez now to Bowman. Outside the free throw line to the left side of the paint. Back out Hernandez. Under a minute to go now. 3 ball on the way. And that is no good by Nate Otis. Rebound comes out to Jones. And back on the floor now comes Coffeyville. It's Logan. And they're looking for one shot here with Coach Thompson. Calling for one shot here as they send it over down to Kelly. In the paint, puts up the shot. That won't go. And that's going to be another blocky foul on Ty Bowman. And Coach Rorark definitely not liking that one because I don't Ty Bowman picking up his second. And Kelly goes back to the line. Kelly goes to the line for the first time, I should say. So as Kelly steps to the line here for Coffeyville, his first time at the line is off the mark. Bowman checks out for Bryson Ellis back into the ball game now for the Blue Comets. So Kelly will have another shot at it here. 37.5 to go till halftime. 32-19, Coffeyville lead. Community National Bank halftime report coming up. And it's Kelly at the line. Second shot is good. So Blue Comet basketball here as Kelly checks out for Riley back into the ball game for Coach Thompson and Coffeyville. As here comes Corbett Kimberlin back across the timeline for the Blue Comets. Going to hold off for one shot here, looks like, with just at 30 seconds to go. Send it over now to Otis. Elward in the corner. Kicking it back out here. And Ellis has it knocked away, and that's finally going to be a foul. That was a late call on the foul on Jones, but it is a foul. It's the second one. That'll put us at the line on the other end. With Bryson Ellis headed to the line for the first time. Looking for he's got 2 points in the ball game. Looking to Get a couple more here as Jones picks up his second. Bryson get it in there. It will not go. Hit every part of the rim, but doesn't go down. Here comes Kelly, Graham, and Myrie back into the ball game for Coffeyville. So Ella's second shot is good. He gets 1 or 2 there. 33-20. Blue Comets trail it. 15 seconds to go here in the half. And it will be Coffeyville basketball as they bring it up across the line here to the right side. Myrie and Logan playing a little catch out here. Now Myrie has it. And that's going to go off the leg there of Michael Elward, out of bounds. Stays Coffeyville. Basketball, 4.3 to go. So Logan on the inbound here. They're looking to get it to Myrie. Myrie brings it in. 3 seconds to go. Myrie with the long-range 3 at the buzzer, and it will not go. And it will be a 33-20 ball game at the end of the first half. Good job by the Blue Comets. They came back and had a really good second quarter. And they're down by 13 right now. So that second half, going to have to go ahead and make some adjustments, come in, hit some of those shots. Are 0 for 4 at that three-point line. We'll check in on your Community National Bank halftime stats coming up. We'll take a 3-minute break back in Chanute. We'll come back for that Community National Bank halftime report on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. No, back to me. And we are back here. It is halftime, and the Blue Comets trail at 33-20. They were down 19-7 at the end of the first quarter. but they came back and had a good second quarter. They were outscored 14-13, but at least they were hanging right there with Coffeyville. They just got behind in that first quarter, just couldn't get really a couple of shots to fall down for them, and a couple of turnovers there by the Blue Comets didn't help them out any, especially with Coffeyville trying to run the floor there pretty quick. Coffeyville and Blue Comets both spreading the floor out. Everybody's kind of getting in on the act here. It is a 33-20 ball game here at halftime. And 0 for 9 at the three-point line for Coffeyville. They are 3 of 5 at the charity stripe. They have 10 total rebounds to the Blue Comets, 13 total rebounds. 2 assists to the Blue Comets, 1. They have 3 steals to the Blue Comets, 0 as far as the team goes here tonight. Logan, he's got 6 points, 7 points for Myrie, 9 for Kelly, 2 for Turner, 2 for Graham, and 7 for Knight. But the Blue Comets have done a pretty good job by getting some of those starters into a little bit of a foul trouble. Myrie, he's got 3. Graham had to go out early with 2. Knight's got 1. Kelly's got a couple as well. But, hey, the Blue Comets, they have a few. There's double fouls, too, in Manbeck, Otis, and Ty Bowman already on the evening. But the Blue Comets, they are 0 for 4 at the three-point line. I didn't add up the 3 points, so 1, 4, 5. 5 of 10 at the charity stripe, which is a good thing. 3 points for Bryson Ellis, 5 points for Michael Elward. He's got 1 rebound. Matt Hernandez got 2 points and 1 rebound. 4 points for Ty Bowman and 2 rebounds. 6 points to go along with 7 rebounds on the evening for Corbett Kimberlin. That's pretty much been what the Blue Comets have been able to do here. But we've got to get some of those 3 balls to shots to fall in the second half. We got to do a better job of keeping control of the ball as they've stole a few of them away from us, and we've given away some opportunities on the other end too. But I think that the Blue Comets have done a really good job of getting back on defense, not allowing them to really get up the floor. Maybe a time or two they have got up the floor pretty quick trying to make some transition basketball, but the Blue Comets got back really fast and were able to get back and play good defense and not allow an easy bucket through most of that first half there for the Blue Comets. So second half is on the way, and right now it's a 33-20 ball game, and you can check out our live stream at KINZ.biz. There's a link there to it on our website. You can also go to our Facebook page, or you can go to YouTube and search Z95.3 KINZ for the live stream right there. All right, we're going to send it back to Zach in the studio for a 3-minute break, and we'll come back and get you the second half. That's your Community National Bank halftime report here from Coffeyville on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. No. Come on back to me. You can turn that off. It's all right. Won't have him till next week. We're good. All right, back here as we get ready to go for the second half. We won't have Coach Albright till next week. That's my apologies. So here we go. It'll be Blue Comet basketballs. Then we'll go left to right on the second half, trailing it 33-20. Let's come out here and get a couple quick buckets and some stops and climb right back into this here in the third quarter. A good third quarter by the Blue Comets, I'm sure, is what Coach Rourke is really looking forward to here to kind of make up for that first quarter. Here's Corbin Kimberlin to start off for a three. Cannot get it to go. And it is rebounded by Myrie as he pushes it up the floor. He'll have it down in the corner here. Back to Logan. They work along the right side. Finding Knight here to the left. Graham. Here's Kelly trying to work his way in. Kelly. Nice move down in there, but good job getting back by the Blue Comets. Logan over on the other right side finds Kelly. Back out on top. Kelly, top of the key, finds Knights and Graham down in the corner. Back to the top to Logan. Blue Comets with great defense here. Need a stop. Underneath here tonight at the free throw line. Knights trying to throw it back out. Finds Kelly. Kelly will launch a three, and it's good. So Kelly throws it up, and it's good. 4-3. Here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin pushes up, back out here. Bowman top of the key. He'll try the three. Back of the iron, no good. Nice job, Manbeck onto the rebound. And Blue Comets will set it right back up over to Kimberlin here to the right side. Kimberlin drives the lane, stopping and popping. Corbin Kimberlin has to go in and out, and Logan comes out with the rebound. Wow. In and out for Kimberlin right there. Up ahead, here comes Myrie. Myrie to the left side, back to the middle of the floor, finds Logan. Logan, he'll drive the lane, put up the floater, and gets it to go. So here come the Blue Comets as it is Hernandez back across the line here. He'll bring it to the middle of the floor. Bring it over here to Manbeck to the right side. 5:10 to go here in this third. Blue Comets trailing now by 18, 38-20. Looking for their first bucket. Manbeck, Audis for three. And it goes in and out for the Blue Comets. Rebound comes back out here by Myrie, his fifth. He'll give it up to Logan along the left side. Logan pulls up his dribble, finds Myrie back to the right. Covered up there by Kimberlin. Kimberlin pushes him out to the far side of the wing. Back to Logan, top of the key. All the way over to Kelly here on the left side as Audis comes to cover him. And back out to Logan out on top. We get under down to 5:40 to go here in the third. Knight in the paint. Ball gets knocked away, and that's going to be a reach-in foul there on Mason Manbeck. That'll be his third. It's 5:40 left. So Mason will pick up his third. And looks like we may get a timeout on the floor. So 5:40 to go. We do have a full timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout with them. 1 minute timeout. We'll be back. Blue Comet basketball on your home for the Blue Comet, C95.3.
Cleaver Farm and Home is a third-generation business started in Chanute, and we believe a community is like a family. And we are proud to be a part of this family for generations. If you're a contractor, a farmer, or just the everyday person needing to do some home repairs or remodeling, stop by Cleaver Farm and Home or visit us online at cleaverfarm.com.
And we're back here, and Coffeyville gets it in, and it's a miss on the shot. Ty Bowman right there for the rebound. Here's Matt Hernandez taking it strong to the rack, and he's got 4 points on the ball game. It'll be Logan pushed along the right side over across the timeline now. Bring it to the middle for to Myrie. Myrie finds Kelly here to the left, working against Hernandez. Now to Graham over on the right side. Back to Logan. Logan calling the offense there. Trying to catch him coming across. Gets a screen. And now he'll kick it back out here to Myrie, and they'll look to set it back up again. So Myrie Down to Graham. Graham and Logan as they work across the top here. Logan at the free throw line throws it out here to Myrie. He'll step back, a long-range three, and knock it down. Myrie from way out. 41-33, 41-22 now is the score here. The Blue Comets bring it back up the floor. Kimberlin top of the key. He'll try the three, and it is off the mark. Rebound comes out by Knight. And the Blue Comets 0 for 8 at that three-point line here this evening. Here's another three from Myrie. Back of the iron, no good. Hernandez with the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets trying to cut into this lead here. 4.5 to go in the third. Otis to Manbeck. Manbeck to Kimberlin over to the right side. Corbett trying to drive down in, throws it to Hernandez, top of the key. Matt finds Otis. Now back to Kimberlin. Baseline, kicking it back out now. Three ball for Matt Hernandez. Off the back of the iron, no good. There's Ty Bowman with the rebound. And the Blue Comets set it right back up. There's another missed shot. Rebound comes out here by Myrie. He'll push it up along the left side, find Graham. And Graham walked with him, but no call. And that's going to be a foul on the floor, and that may be number 3 against Ty Bowman as Graham goes in for that shot. So that will be the foul there on as Graham goes to the line. And Graham, first time at the line tonight, is up and good. They called it on 13, but we don't have a 13. I don't know who they're trying to call it on there. Now they got it right for Ty Bowman. That's his third. As Bradley Peavy, Michael Elward check into the ball game now for Kimberlin and Bowman. Second one on the way is no good. Rebound comes out to Ellis, who's also in the ball game for the Blue Comets. Up ahead now, Peavy, top of the key, Mason Manbeck. Mason works inside the paint. Gets shut down there, back out to Elward. Elward, left side of the free throw line. Throws it back out to Hernandez. Hernandez covered up there by Kelly. Gets a screen from Ellis, trying to get it in there to him. Loses the handle on the basketball. Logan comes out with the steal. Drops it up ahead here to Kelly. Kelly takes it in and scores. 46-22, 3.5 to go. Blue Comets in the third with the basketball. Kimberlin, Elward, it's Elward and Manbeck now over to the left side. Manbeck back outs. Bradley Peavy, left wing. Hernandez cutting through the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Cannot get it to go. Ellis with the rebound, puts up the shot, and it's good. Bryson Ellis, he's got 5 points in the game. Nice way to stay with the basketball. Blue Comets down by 20 now, 44-24, as Coffeyville brings it back up the floor. Trying to get it to Knight, knocked away. And there's a steal by Elward, and he's going to be fouled by Graham. And if that's Graham, then that's number 4 on him. Rutherford checks into the ball game as Graham picks up his 4th. Blue Comet basketball. Under 3 to go here in the third. And Hernandez across the line over to the left side. Kimberlin getting ready to check back into the ball game for the Blue Comets. Finds Manbeck here to the right. Back out, Bradley Peavy, top of the key, covered up there by Rutherford. Here's Manbeck. And Elward loses the handle on it, but Manbeck right there in the paint. Mason trying to find some room in there for the shot. Doesn't get it. Ellis loses the handle on it. Ball's on the floor, and that's going to be a foul on Logan. First one on him tonight. Only the second team foul of the half by Coffeyville. 2:27 to go in the third, and Blue Comets trade at 44-24. Elward on the inbound for the Comets, just to the left of the rack. Long inbound comes to Kimberlin, back in the ball game for the Comets. Kimberlin, floater move in the lane, and he'll take it in and score. Corbett Kimberlin, he's got 8 on the night. 44-26. The Comets need to stop here, try to chip away. Nice Logan, drop it in here to Knight. Knight's going to be, hey, you're going to get called 3-second call on Knights. So in a lane violation. And Blue Comets get it right back. Let's get down here and score. Here's Kimberlin. Push up the floor now. Finds Peavy here to the right side. Bryson Ellis going to walk with it at the top of the key. Turning it right back over to Blue Comets with 2:05 to go here in the third. So Logan on the inbound. Brings it across the timeline for Coffeyville to go Tornado. Send it over to the left side. Here's Myrie taking it down in, and he'll get the scoop shot and score. Kimberlin across the line now for the Blue Comets over here to the right side. Send it over to the left. Finds Manbeck. Mason, free throw line. Kicking it back out here now to Ellis. Ellis going to get called for a double dribble. So second trip down the floor as fundamental basketball for the Blue Comets causes turnovers. Here's Myrie back across the timeline for Coffeyville. Middle of the floor. Kelly here to the left side at the free throw line. Who's hand on the basketball, picks it right back up. Send it to Logan over to the left, or to the right side. Now to Myrie. Covered up by Manbeck, looking to get it here tonight. Get it underneath here tonight. Knight takes it in off the rack, cannot get it to go. Still fight for the rebound. All over the back there, no call. Manbeck gets the rebound, kicks it out here to Kimberlin. Kimberlin pushes up with 1:09 to go here in the third. Kimberlin in the paint. Amongst the trees, puts up the shot. Gets it to go. The hoop and the harm for Corbin Kimberlin. So Kimberlin now with a three-point opportunity here for the Blue Comets. Second team foul. That's the third team foul on Coffeyville. As Turner checks back into the ball game now, as that's the foul there on Logan. His second. Kimberlin three-point play, good. 46-29. We get to 1 minute to go here as Myrie brings it across the timeline for Coffeyville. 1 minute to go here in this third quarter. Content with just taking as much time off the clock as they can. Manbeck on the defense, kicks it over to Logan with Briley Peavy out there. Over to the right side. Peavy comes up, starts the count by the ref, now backs off. Back up on him here, Logan. First screen from Rutherford, gets it. Good job by Peavy to go around it. Isolating out there for Logan. He'll drop it off and kick it back out. Still looking for that one shot, 30 seconds to go, Logan. Peavy doing a good job keeping him out there. He'll kick it over to Kelly here to the left side. Back to Logan to the middle. Logan now trying to drive down in. Pulls it back out. 20 seconds to go. Good job here by Coffeyville to take this entire minute off the clock. Here's Kelly. Working it from the left side. Taking it up to the rack and scores. Good job there by Kimberlin. But Kelly just takes it right around and gets the step. Here's Ellis. Bryson has it knocked away. And Manbeck for three at the buzzer will not go. And the Blue Comets will trade it 48-29 at the end. 48-29 at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a 1 minute break. Fourth quarter on the way. Blue Comet basketball, Z95.3. All right, the Blue Comets traded by 19 as we start the fourth quarter here in Coffeyville. And Coffeyville has the basketball as Jones, Kelly, Logan. Let's see, we have Myrie and Turner on the floor for Coffeyville. For the Blue Comets, you got Hernandez, Kimberlin, Manbeck, Ellis, and Bowman. And underneath right now is Bolden. He puts up that shot, cannot get it to go. Comes out with his own rebound, having to fight over Bowman. And that's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow, Blue Comets. That was Turner trying to get in there on that one, and Ty Bowman is a turnover for the Blue Comets. So Kimberlin brings it back up the floor here, underway here in the fourth quarter. Kimberlin taking it to the rack, puts up the shot. Corbin with the shot, and it's good. And Corbin Kimberlin makes it 48-31 as Logan pushes up along the right side. Gets it down to Kelly in the corner. He'll line out for three. That's off the mark. Kimberlin with the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets. Kimberlin up ahead. And he's going to find Bryson Ellis there, it looks like. And he's going to be fouled. Nate Otis, sorry. Nate Otis takes it down in, and he's going to be fouled by Kelly. That's the third one on him. Or Turner, his first, as Nate Otis heads to the line for the Blue Comets. And up and good for Nate. Good job. Nate gets his first points of the game. And Blue Comets, Nate Otis standing in. Trying to get into this 48-32 lead, and makes it 48-33. So Michael Elward checks into the ball game now for Nate. 7:13 to play. It's 48-33. Blue Comets going to look to chip away here. They're going to place a full court pressure. So if they could cause a couple of turnovers, they get it in here now to Myrie. Myrie up ahead. And just over the head there of Elward, but they do get it to Logan here to the left side. Logan pulls it back out to the half-court line, and good job, Elward, right there on him on the defense. Logan kicking it off to Myrie. Myrie underneath here to Turner. Turner puts up the shot off the glass, and it's good. Here comes Kimberlin along the left side, back across the timeline. We get under 7 minutes to play. Kick it back out. Here's Mason Manbeck trying to drive his way in. Manbeck with the short jumper, and it will not go. Rebound comes out by Logan, and up the floor they'll get it. And there's Myrie putting up the shot. It won't go, but he is fouled on the way in, and he'll head to the line. He's 1 for 1 there tonight. And that's going to be on Michael Elward, his first. 6:35 left to go. And Myrie steps to the line where he's 1 for 1 for Coffeyville this evening. In and out. We'll come to you tomorrow morning at the Caddy Shack for breakfast with the coaches. Join us. That show starts at 10 o'clock right here on Z95.3. Coach Fox, Coach Roark will be with us. That is up and good there by Myrie. And we hope to have a couple other guests there with us. We'll just have to see if that happens tomorrow. At Breakfast with the Coach show at the Caddy Shack. And Chanute, here's Kimberlin driving the lane, can't get it to go. Myrie with the rebound. Ball on the floor. Myrie still comes out with it, still loose into the hands here. Elward taking it to the rack. He's going to be fouled by Logan. Good job there by Michael taking it on in, drawing the foul. So Elward will go to the line here, 51-33 with 6:17 left to play in the ball game. And Michael is 1 for 2 at the line. He's got 5 points all in that first half. Gets some points here in the second half for Elward. Back of the iron, no good. So Elward will be at the line on the back half and gets it to go. 1 or 2 of that trip there for Elward as Nate Otis checks in for him. 51-34. Blue Comets trail playing that full court pressure. There's Hernandez making a steal. Kimberlin with the rebound. And Kimberlin with the benefit of the steal. And Kimberlin gets the bucket. 51-36, now 15-point ball game. Blue Comets trying to play some tight defense. 6 minutes to go. Here's Kelly, gets it across the line to Logan over to the right side. Good job by the Comets there. Give it back to Kelly, top of the key. 3 ball on the way, and it is no good. Rebound comes out by Corbett Kimberlin. Here come the Blue Comets with an opportunity to get even closer here. Bounce pass to Bowman. Bowman kicks out here. 3 ball on the way for the Blue Comets. Will not go. Rebound comes down there by Myrie. That was Nate Otis on that 3-ball shot. Doesn't go down. 5.5 to play in the ball game. 51-36. Logan taking his time across the timeline. Working against Kimberlin. Logan all the way down the lane. Can't get it to go. Manbeck with his 4th rebound. And Mason looks to push it up across the timeline for the Comets. Making his way in. Throws it to Kimberlin. Top of the key. Corbett. All the way. Nice job finding Nate Otis underneath for the bucket from Corbett Kimberlin on the assist. 51-38, down to 5 minutes to play. And Logan across the timeline now for Coffeyville. Sends it over to Kelly here to the left side. Kelly going to find Turner underneath. That's going to be Ty Bowman on a reach foul. That's the cheapest foul he's called all night. 14th foul there on the Blue Comets. Under 5 to go. Ellis and Elward back into the game here for Kimberlin and Bowman. As we get under 5 at 51-38. And it will be Coffeyville basketball as Myrie bringing it in now. He'll get it into Logan into the backcourt. He'll bring it back across the timeline. Faced there by Michael Elward once he comes across. And now Logan pulls the dribble. Finds Kelly over to the left. Back to Myrie on the right side. Myrie to Knight at the free throw line. Back to Graham. Graham to Kelly. Kelly back across. Logan all alone for three. Back of the iron, no good. Elward can't handle it. And there's another rebound. Another offensive rebound here by Coffeyville, as Kelly takes it down in and he scores and he is fouled. So Kelly takes it in, makes it 53-38 with 4.5 to go, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play. So here comes Kimberlin back into the ball game now for Mason Manbeck. Manbeck 4 rebounds tonight, but no points. Mason's been out there. A couple good shots at it. Just haven't went down for him. As Kelly at the line for a three-point play. He's 1 for 2 at the line so far tonight, and he gets that one to roll home. And we're going to get a full timeout on the floor with 4:33 left to play in the ball game. It's 54-38. Blue Comets trail. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back. Z95.3. And back here is the Blue Comets, now facing a man-to-man, tight man-to-man defense here. Here's a three ball in the way. That will not go, as Coffeyville will get the rebound. Blue Comets 0 for 12 at that three-point line here tonight. And Turner takes it all the way down in the scores, 56-38. Here comes Hernandez to the left side of the paint, throwing it back out. Makes a man back 4-3. Back of the iron, no good. It's another miss there as Myrie comes out with the rebound. Trying to work his way here against Hernandez, and Hernandez commits the foul. Second one there on Matt. Only the 6th team foul on the Blue Comets. 3:43 to play in the ball game. And the Blue Comets trade at 56-38 here tonight in Coffeyville. So Logan on the inbound. He'll bring it across the timeline, taking his time here. Met there by Corbett Kimberlin in the middle of the floor. Over to the right side, finds Graham. Graham working against Otis. Otis loses his footing. Here's Graham in the lane, puts up the floater in front of the rim, no good. Bryson Ellis with his third rebound. Ellis drops it off here to Hernandez. Hernandez with 2.5 to go. Sends it at 3.5 to go. Here's a three ball on the way and cannot get it to go. Still, Graham comes out with the rebound. And that is 0 for 14 at the three-point line. Blue Comets. Knight cannot get that one to go. Rebound there by Ellis. Nice job. This is a nice little, pretty little pass. It didn't work out for the Coffeyville right there from Kelly to Knight. There's a short jumper from Manbeck, will not go. Knight gets the rebound. The Comets just missed too many short, easy shots here this evening as Logan pushes the action. Logan all the way down, and he is going to be fouled, and he'll get the shot to go. Elward will pick up the foul as Logan gets the bucket and heads to the line for the first time tonight. Three-point play. And here comes Logan at the line for a three-point opportunity. He's got 10 points in the ball game here for So now Kimberlin on the inbound, 2:45 to play, 59-38. Blue Comets trail by 21 here. And Kimberlin trying to work his way in the paint. Nice little drop off there, but Ellis was working his way a little too far underneath. It's taken away, and it will be Myrie bringing it up the floor here to the left side. Myrie at the free throw line, stopping and popping. Back of the iron, no good. Graham comes out with the rebound. 3 Blue Comets there, and Graham comes down with it. That shot will not go by Myrie, and Corbett Kimberlin comes down with the 10th rebound of the night. Kimberlin with a double-double here this evening. Foul away from the ball, and that's going to be on Coffeyville. And it may be on, I don't know if it's going to be on Graham or not. If it is, that's his 5th. So checking into the game now, Ty Bowman checks back in as that is the 5th foul on Graham. He'll check out with 3 points, 4 rebounds. And at the line for the Blue Comets. 2:15 left to play. And it's going to be Nate Otis coming into the ball game, and he'll be at the line here. Wait, Nate, check back out. Out of bounds play. Only the 6th team foul. Okay, so here we go. Blue Comets have the basketball in the inbound. Hernandez, middle of the floor, going to find Bryson Ellis, and it gets knocked away and out of bounds. Blue Comets turn it over with 2:04 to go. So still playing some full court pressure here. Kelly gets it up now to Jones. Jones across the line here to the left side. Jones working against Ellis. Top of the key. Going to back it out. And Jones drives the left side of the paint, takes it down in. That's a charge. And Ty Bowman finally gets a bit of a charge call. So that won't count. The Blue Comets get it right back here on the charge. Ty Bowman taking it. He'll get it into Kimberlin. 1:50 left to play. Kimberlin to the left side. Now to Hernandez. Now dropping it off over here to Bowman to the right. Bowman in the paint. Puts up the shot. Strong against the roll. Nice job. Ty Bowman, he's got 6 points in the ball game. 59-40 with a minute and a half to go. And Myrie across the line now. Bounce pass across over to Logan. Logan will pull it back out. And he'll go at the half-court line, drop it off, and there's a nice job. Ty Bowman gets his hand in there, makes a steal. Throw it up ahead here. Bryson Ellis. He'll be fouled by Kelly as he tries to take it to the rack, and Kelly commits the foul. That's his 4th, and that'll put Bryson Ellis at the line for the Blue Comets. So Ellis will shoot 2. So Ellis at the line. First one on the way up and good. So second team checking in here for Coffeyville. A 59-41 lead. And Ellis will be at the line for another one. Second one is up and good. He hits them both. So Manback back into the ball game here for the Blue Comets. 1:14 to go, 55-42. And the inbound, they get it in here to Riley. Riley gets it up ahead now to Mund. And Mund driving the baseline, takes it up high off the glass and gets the shooter's roll. So Mund gets the score, the bucket. And here's a 3-ball from Hernandez. It doesn't go. Rebound by Manbeck. Manbeck working his way in. It doesn't go. Still can't get the rebound. It goes out to Turner. And the Blue Comets get it right back here. Hernandez makes a steal. Matt dropping it off. Going to kick it out here to Elward for a 3 opportunity, and there's a foul before he can get there. So with 39 seconds left to go, it's 61-42, and back to the line goes Matt Hernandez. He's got 4 points in the ball game. 0 for 2 at the line tonight. And Hernandez back in the iron, no good. Comes out to Riley for the rebound. And they're going to be a jump ball possession arrow to Coffeyville. So with 35 seconds left to go, Ty Bowman checks out of the ball game here for Michael Elward. The Comets playing some good defense. They get it into Mund, and that's still in the way there by Kimberlin. Kimberlin gets it back across. Mason Manbeck. Drop it out here to Elward on the right side. Elward driving the baseline, dropping it off underneath to Bryson Ellis, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. And Bryson will go to the line. It's going to be a foul on Bromley. So Ellis at the line shooting, and it goes in and out for Bryson. Next one on the way for Bryson is up and good, and Ellis makes it 61-43. Ellis checks out for Bowman back into the ball game. Final 25 seconds of this one. And it's going to be Turner on the inbound for Coffeyville. That Bowman in front of him. Bounce pass, trying to get it to Mund, and that's off of Bowman's leg. So they'll try it again. And try to get it in here to Mund, and there's another steal by Kimberlin, his second. Kimberlin drops it off here to Bowman, and Bowman will get the bucket. Ty Bowman, 8 points tonight. Blue Comets make another steal. There's Kimberlin, his third. 61-45. Here's the three ball and away, goes in and out. Blue Comets 0 for 15 at that three-point line here. Long rebound there by Bromley. Bromley gets it up ahead. Riley, he'll be fouled on the way in by Bowman. And Ty will check out of the ball game with 8 points, 1 steal, and 4 rebounds. 0.8 left. And Riley will go to the line to finish it up for Coffeyville over tonight. 61-45. And the Blue Comets going to drop this one here tonight in Coffeyville as Riley stands to the line here, trying to get his first bucket, and it's off the mark. So Riley ready to go with his second shot, trying to get 1 or 2 here. And it is up and no good. Rebound comes out here by Elward, and that's going to do it for the Blue Comets. I want to say thanks a lot to Kelsey. You did a great job with the camera. And we'll be back to more of the streaming action on Tuesday night. As we'll bring you that ball game to you. You going to take that to Coach? You going to take that to Coach? Okay, cool. Awesome. So that's the way it's going to end here tonight. 61-45. Blue Comets lose this one. 61-45 here tonight to Coffeyville. So we're going to send it back to the studio. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and wrap this up. Blue Comets lose this one 61-45 on Z95.3. Yeah. All righty, folks, back here to wrap it up. Your Twyla McMillan post-game wrap-up show. Your Farm Bureau Insurance Agent in downtown Chanute, Miss Twyla McMillan. Blue Comets, boy, I tell you, they just got behind there in that first, kind of made a little run at it there in the second, but in the third, they were just outscored 15-9 in that first and third quarter. Just outscored there, and just not able to catch up. They lose it tonight by 15, 61-45. Sorry, by 16, 61-45. Blue Comets, it was 15 points for Corbett Kimberlin. He had a double-double. He had 10 rebounds to go along with 3 assists and 3 steals. Ty Bowman, seeing his first action of the year, he had 8 points. He had 1 steal and 4 rebounds. Nate Ottis with 4 points and a rebound. 4 points for Hernandez with 1 steal and 2 rebounds. Michael Elward with 6 points, 2 rebounds. And Bryson Ellis, he ended up with 4 rebounds on the night. 12 of 20 at the charity stripe. 0 for 15 at the three-point line for the Blue Comets tonight. That was a big problem, big difference of the ball game there. Only 2 of 15 for Coffeyville. It was 7 of 12 at the charity stripe. 11 points for Logan, 19 for Kelly, 13 for Myrie, 6 for Turner, 2 for Mund, 3 for Graham, and 7 for Knight on the night for Coffeyville this evening. So Blue Comets not faring very well here in Coffeyville tonight, but we'll talk about it more with Coach Roark at the Breakfast with the Coaches show tomorrow morning, starting at 10 o'clock at the Caddy Shack, so join us for that. All right, Zach making it sound good back in the studio. We appreciate him. And also Kelsey running our live stream camera. She did a great job here tonight. So we're going to shut this down and get you ready for the Breakfast with the Coaches show tomorrow morning here on Z95.3. Blue Comets lose this one 61-45. The ladies get their first win of the year, 57-31 here in Coffeyville tonight. A lot of traveling for the month of January here for the Blue Comets, and we'll bring you all that action on your home for the Blue Comets. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll finish this thing up as the Blue Comets drop it on the guys' side, 61-45 here tonight. We'll see you at Breakfast with the Coaches show at the Caddy Shack tomorrow, starting at 10 o'clock. Have a great night, everybody. I'm out of here. We'll see you for more Blue Comet basketball on Tuesday as we get back to that Tuesday and Friday of next week here on Z95.3. Have a great night, everybody. We're out of here. Bye-bye. All right, man. Good job. I'll call you in the morning, probably about 9.